Hello everyone, it is the 28th of April. We are looking at lows of 7 degrees up to a high of 15 degrees with cloudy weather over in Sofia, Bulgaria, which this website, Quark XR, tells me is the real-life inspiration for Half-Life. And of course, Stanley Parable started as a mod of Half-Life, so it makes sense. Half-Life 2, not Half-Life 1. I should clarify. Half-Life 1 is set in, like, the Mexico desert. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? I always report in Celsius unless otherwise specified. Yeah, so... I think it was probably announced at some point, but it went completely under my radar. But Stanley Parable got a remake, and that released basically today. So I'm gonna play that. I've never played the Stanley Parable before, but I did watch like a complete playthrough of the original, not the mod, the original standalone release. I watched like PewDiePie play it back when that came out. So I guess I would write no. Oh, thank you, Kaiser, for subscribing. So yeah, this will be fun. I guess this is a no. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Yeah, it's reasonable. Actually, hang on, I might close the game for a sec. I need to fix something. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, did you say following trends? Finally following trends? Who else is playing this game? Who remembers that this game exists? Please enter the current time. Well, it's 10... can't you access my system clock? Oh, I'm gonna wait for this game to accidentally dox me by saying, like, my system name. Is it? Hang on. 10:39. Well, it's halfway between 10:39 and 10:4. Whatever. 10:39. Likely a lot of people since the game just came out. PM. What did I? What PM? What? Oh crap! Oh, you meant the time. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. There's probably a fix for it. I thought you meant like DMs, and I was like, what? What? Idiot! Leave me alone. Field of view, we're upping that to 90 because why would we ever play on anything lower? One-handed walking, cool. Not gonna use that, but cool. I like these office noises. Okay, I can't change it. It's not fine. Okay, fine, hold on. I'm quitting the game and restarting it. Maybe it'll give me a chance to change. It probably won't, but it can't hurt to try. You just need to restart and uninstall the game and fix the game. No, this is not... Shut up. It's fine, the game doesn't know. The game should have... Oh, thank God. Okay. PM. 10:40 now. It's 10:40. Oh, why do you do this to me? Do you know how many times I have to click? I'm gonna get carpal tunnel. Okay. 10:40 PM. Fixed. Reinstall your entire operating system for the lols. No, hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously, they just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience, you're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Right, okay. See, I told you, I knew that would happen. That's why I accidentally set it to the wrong time on purpose. You didn't... I was actually playing like 6-dimensional chess, and I knew that was gonna happen. I had no idea. How the hell did we stumble across that? Anyway. What kind of a person... Ooh. Content warnings. Yeah, let's turn those on. We're not gonna actually use it, but I want it to show up just in case. Actually, well, on the one hand, right, I feel like I should be sensitive to people who might need these content warnings. On the other hand, I feel like it's a spoiler. We'll just leave it in. We'll turn it on, just to be considerate. VSync on resolution, anti-aliasing, quality profile. Can I set it to higher? No. It doesn't really matter if I have VSync on or off. Crouch, left, control, jump. I can't rebind that. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go. See, you would have missed out on that exclusive content. If I wasn't, yeah, if I wasn't just pretending to be stupid.
A man named Stanley.
I'm gonna shut up so I can hear the narrator and his excellent voice.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427.
It's Mail 07!
Buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a
It's not Mail 07. It's a different mail.
What buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it...
Wait, is that actually employee... sorry, is that actually Mail 07?
As though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Hey, if I got paid for this, I wouldn't mind. Pay me like 100 grand a year for this, and I'll take it.
Something
I'll do
would
it.
forever change
The most mind-numbingly boring
Something he
job
would never
possible.
quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single
Don't do the
order
cheams.
had
Oh my
arrived on the
god.
monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Let me stand up at least.
Call a meeting, or even say hi.
I like how it still
Never
looks
in
like
all
Half-Life
his
2.
years at the company
They did a
had
complete
this
remake to make the
this
game look the
complete
same.
Isolation. Something was very
That's pretty based,
wrong.
actually.
Shocked,
I admire that.
frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
Why do we have the redeems
he
for
got
it
up
never
from his
allowed to
desk
use it?
and
Because
stepped out of his office.
for you to waste your points on. There we go. Well, there's too many of them. I need to exterminate the population. Hang on. I want to change the... It is on borderless. What the hell? Windowed... Cheams again? How many cheams? Oh, that's 2. Guys, you keep pausing the gameplay experience for this. What if I just sit in here? Hang on. I need to turn down the mouse sensitivity. It's too high. Oh, listen to that noise. Hold on. It's like... It sounds like keyboard typing and it feels nice. Okay, that feels good. Sorry, I wanted to type on the keyboard. Oh, that's a hard crouch. Partition Corp, providing partitions for 58 years. 56 years. I can't pick up stuff, but he's got a Garfield mug that says, I hate Mondays. I can't jump. 0 out of 10. I like that noise. It is a pleasing noise. Achievement unlocked. You can't jump. Achievement unlocked. Get your first achievement. Okay, there is a jump button. It doesn't actually do anything.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Number 1
down.
down.
Missed a memo.
I wonder if these bugs are like
No matter
randomized.
How hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find
Also, sorry, the mouse sensitivity is still bugging me.
a trace of his co-workers.
They all... Are they exactly the same? No, they're not. They're not. Okay. I thought this was a meta joke for a second. That's a nice painting. What are these windows? Why can't I see out of them? Won't let me in there. I've seen too many, like, Half-Life horror mods.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Knowing your city. I've seen too many Half-Life horror mods, so this slightly spooks me just by default. Like that mug stain. Ooh. Yep. Nice highlighted message, Grant. Thank you. 416. Wait, door 420? Did I miss door 420? Oh! Weed! Finally? What do you mean finally? I can just hold both mouse buttons. I can do this game entirely one-handed. It's amazing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we're gonna play through it normally first, and then we start screwing with the narrator. I like that the interact sound is like keyboard noises. Right? That feels good. Ooh.
Yet there was not a single
Meeting
person
room.
there either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
We're broke
Stanley
Wednesday.
decided to go
Financial
up to his
panic
boss's
meeting.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Office party. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. There's a whiteboard manager? Rip Franz. Oh, sorry to hear. Weekly target. Admin. Marketing Mondays. Termination Tuesdays. Why is Marketing Monday on a... Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. It's arranged... Oh, okay. It's arranged like that. Cool. I was about to say, why is Marketing Monday on a Tuesday? No. We're broke Wednesdays. Something merges. Pranking floors meeting. Okay, enough of that. We've got... What does that say? Well, like, documents. Net cost efficiency. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Please keep the targets on the topic of something. Finish today, blah, blah, blah. The boss appreciation minute. Circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Of course there's a whiteboard manager. Let's see Paul Allen's meeting room. Yeah, next stream's gonna be, oh, quarterly pie chart profits. Synergize core, blah, 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 marketing free to play. Help. I'm a post. It. Dreams for the future. Plant life. Less air. Comatose. That's me. That's how I feel. Oh, I too want to become a vegetable. Tips for not getting fired. The stock market is somewhere here. What is hot? Profits, profits, profits. I've been in an office. I've never been in an office with a whiteboard manager before. Nice. Okay, we're moving on. Impressive. Very nice. Broom closet!
Stanley stepped into the
broom closet ending!
But there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back.
Broom closet ending! I don't want to screw with the narrator too early. I know that there is no broom closet ending. I've seen the playthroughs.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That looks so super evil. Ah, it's still evil up here too. Okay. Let the rage ball up inside of you. Yeah, and then you let it out passively aggressively on your co-workers. Executive bathroom? Whoa! To be rich isn't a crime, to commit crimes isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Oh, so he's a jerk. Cool. And evil. What the hell is this? Why is... That is the most demonic placement of toilet paper I've ever seen. That is horrifying. Can you imagine like sitting on this toilet, right? And you have to reach all the way back there for your toilet paper. At least it's the right way around. At least we've got that decency. The beige pages. I'm sorry, I'm reading every item. I have to know. Clicky noise. Oh my god, this is a nice office.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an
I like that photo.
Of any human life.
Not of your face, just of like your torso and your tie.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley...
Oh my god, it is so dark.
The correct code.
Is this game just an instruction following simulator? It is if you follow the intended path. Intended in massive quotation marks. Click, 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 click. I'm just doing the intended path first because we want to see, like, the narrative. We want to see the Stanley parable. And then after that, we can start screwing with the narrator. I was nearly in a state of panic once I realized that Stanley's boss's office was obviously more expensive than mine. Okay, Patrick Bateman.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question...
Get it? Irony, because we're just following the narrator's instructions.
When for years, it had never occurred to him. This question would not...
I wish I could bunny hop, but I'm not allowed to jump. That is a dodgy elevator. What if I just rode it back up again?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, but there's a thing right there that says escape. God, this game, everything about this game looks so like horror movie, but it's not. Oh, a button.
The lights rose
Whoa.
on an enormous room.
Oh, that's cool.
Television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Did he have the strength to find out?
Sorry, I was just narrating my own thoughts out loud. It's corporate horror. Yeah, well, it's like also just the environments are kind of spooky looking.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Fired? Oh, poor 104. Where's 420? Ah, damn it, we missed it. It's somewhere around here.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images.
Kafkaesque? I mean, I guess.
Stanley, one of them,
I think Gmod Horror Story fits it more, yeah. Oh, where's 420? 420, 420, 420. There it is! Yeah, it's just a white room. Where's 69? Kafkaesque. 69, 69, 69. There he is. There he is. 69 right there. Also just a white room. We hit the elevator button. I can't pick things up. It's kind of upsetting.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Gamers playing 500 instances of FNAF be like...
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Who gets an armchair? 293 is an armchair, apparently.
No. He refused to believe it. He
God, this is a
couldn't accept
cool
it.
room, though.
His own life in someone else's control.
Get it? It's
Never.
irony.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
It's surprising how few duplicate monitors there are. Is there?
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls
Buttons.
labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human
5.
life. For he would
Oh, look at
dismantle
this.
the controls once and for
Afton is just a brain in the jar. Why are we talking about FNAF? Okay, but what if I turned it on, though? I know what would happen if I turned it on. The narrator would get very upset with me. I told you, we're doing the normal route first.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's
That's it, we did it.
Freedom was mere moments away.
That's it, the Stanley parable.
Yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Am I in a
Where
different
had
area?
his co-workers gone?
Oh, look
How
at that.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
That was a
What
short
other
stream, yeah.
mysteries did this
Thanks for joining me, everyone. I hope you all had a good time.
But as
I'll be back on...
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was
Go play Altered Rig now. No.
He had been seeking.
We're gonna go do the alternate routes now.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand.
Oh, look at that
but to
blue.
let go.
Ow, my eyes.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
My favorite part of the game is when the narrator says finally after everything he's been through comes the end of the Stanley Parable 2013. No, this is the 2022 remake.
Needed to know. It
So
was
it's
perhaps
finally
the
after
only
everything. It's the end of the Stanley Parable Ultra
Stanley
Deluxe
stepped through
2022.
the open door.
Fetty best bet. Shut up. This is just like a skybox. I'm pretty sure I can see the
Stanley
edges.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin. The feeling of liberation.
Also, why is this like?
The
Why is this lagging my
possibility of
computer?
a new path
I
before
forgot
him.
current. Yeah.
This was
Why is
exactly
this
the way,
like
right
outside
now,
the office?
that things were meant.
Why do we live in a mountainous countryside?
Stanley
What kind of office
happy.
complex is located in a mountainous countryside? It's like Tuscany. Achievement unlocked. Beat the game. I did it. You proud of me? The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never is the end. All right, we are leaving. Speedrun time.
All of his co-workers were
Are there
gone.
any mods for the Stanley Parable? Well, the Stanley Parable
decided
started
to go to
as
the
a mod,
meeting
but I
room.
think,
Perhaps he had
yes,
simply
it did
missed a
have
memo.
one. I don't remember how they go, though. They're probably horror themed. We're going for the door on the
Stanley
right.
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered
I tried
the
to go
door
back.
on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Ooh.
admire it.
Yeah, let's see the employee lounge.
Yes, truly.
This is CS Office.
It had really
This is actually like the Counter-Strike vending machine.
This immaculate, beautifully constructed
Where's my
room.
Dr. Breen reserve?
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Alright, I've drunk. Let's go.
But eager to get back to business,
There's
Stanley
the
took
Raphael
first
parable.
open door on his left.
What's that? Oh, that looks interesting. What's over here, though?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, look at this. Caution, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion, will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, I love this game. God damn it, I have to run all the way back there. That's my punishment.
What could it mean?
I like that crane. It's a nice crane. This is why the game can be played with just one hand, so you can look at your phone while you walk all the way back. I swear there used to be a checkpoint there. Oh well.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors.
Your first alternate ending, you just die. Very powerful. Aren't you afraid of my power?
Perhaps he wanted
My
to stop
ability
by
to
the
jump off of
employee
moving
lounge
cranes.
first,
It wasn't
just
even
to admire
moving.
it.
I just jumped off it.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room.
This is a different
What a
dialogue,
gorgeous,
isn't it?
Gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to
Aren't we
consider.
glad we saw this room? Look, okay, that platform is...
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
There's a secret in this room. There's a secret in every room. You shut up.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Okay,
it's
look, though.
incredible he wasn't fired
There
years
is clearly no safety railing here. Why is there no safety? That's a workplace hazard. It's not my fault that I fell off, and I'm gonna sue. From the underworld.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
This is a nice room, though. Look at that.
I really am not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else
What the
can
hell?
be difficult.
Why does it go
but
up?
The fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting.
Yeah, no, I ain't doing that. Bye.
Someone you what? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Danger
Well,
everywhere.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Yeah? No buckets past this point. Well, I would pick up a bucket and drag it in. Warning, do not stand on this side of the fence.
Now listen carefully.
Oh my
This is
god, it's the
important.
Matrix.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Fine, I'll trust you once.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you
I love
see
that following him led to a
have
good
been
outcome.
able
There
be
is no
happy
reason
all
not to
this
follow
time?
him.
The problem is all these
There's a
choices.
reason to not
The
follow
two of
him
us all
because it's
trying to get
funny.
Somewhere that isn't here, running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Look, see, look what I've done.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
I followed him and now look what's
just-
happened.
I wanted to.
I'm going the
stop.
other way.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Well, that's spooky. Hello? What? Whoa.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Hello. Oh, this looks spooky. I like this.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't
It is quite nice.
If we just stay right here.
Look, there's an
right in
exit
this
right there.
moment
You can't
with
expect
this
me to stay here
place.
forever.
Stanley, I think I feel happy.
We're gonna ruin everything.
I actually feel happy.
Have you played Superliminal? I have not, but I kind of want to, actually. Goodbye, Grat. Thanks for coming. Look at this lovely... Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Here's your screensaver now. It's lagging the stream again for some reason. This game is like Unity. Come on. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh! Look at these particles. Alright, we're leaving now.
No, wait.
Content warning, this section contains suicidal themes. Okay. Onwards we march.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Ah. Well, this is interesting. I don't think I have a choice. Wait, what if I walk back down? I don't think there's an ending for this section apart from jumping off that.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
But look how nice it is. I like how quickly that went dark. Okay, time to jump off the top. Sorry, narrator. Well, I don't want to do this, but you've actually left me no choice.
What we talk about, you're risking everything we achieved here.
Sorry.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Reported the stream for adult content. Look, there was a content warning. You've had your chance to leave. The end.
No!
Ow. Oh.
Oh,
I'm fine.
thank God.
I forgot about that.
Lived. You had me worried.
Like I said, I've seen like a playthrough of the original before.
Back to the other room. No. What are you doing,
But it's been a while.
Stanley?
Precisely
Please,
like
I'm asking
7
you not
years,
to
I
take
think.
This away from me. I can't go back
8?
to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I need more endings.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God. Is this really
Well, now I
how
feel
much you
bad.
dislike my game?
I can't believe the
You'll
first...
throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Oh, now I feel
Am I
bad.
reading the situation correctly?
Mr. Narrator, it's not personal, I promise. I'm sorry, I need to see the other
Just
endings.
Getting a kick out of it.
My movement
know anymore.
speed is slowing
I
down.
just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too
Stanley
much
is
to
also
ask.
built like a truck, I'd like to
Looks
say.
like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Imagine breaking your legs 3 times in a row and still being able to walk upstairs.
Is it over?
I'm dead.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Well, that was depressing. Okay. Right.
All of his code.
That's what I get for listening to you.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
I'm
memo.
sad now. Yeah, we're all sad now. Wait, too late now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not
Beg, narrator. I beg your pardon.
And Stanley
Beg.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first. Just
I
to
enjoyed
admire
that
it.
greatly. We are not doing a
The
poll.
lounge was sublime, a work of art.
How many lines
What
for this
was it about
goddamn
this
lounge
room
do you
that
have?
called, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We're not following that. This is what we get for listening to him.
Stanley was so bad.
We're going through the blue door
directions
this time.
that
We're gonna make him
he wasn't
angry.
Fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I wonder if there's a way to
Really, I
make this
don't
jump without
I
dying.
realize that
There's a
investing your
hold on.
trust in someone else
Hold on, there's a
is
dock there that's
difficult.
open.
But the fact is that
There's
the
got to be a way to
story
get
has
over
been
there.
about nothing but you
If you jump on that truck.
time. There's someone you
Next
didn't
ending
expect,
is we're
Stanley.
trying for that.
Someone you've forgotten. What? Really? I was in the middle of
Really?
something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to
I have
happen
no
to you?
idea, but I want to try
don't know
jumping
how
on the
to
truck.
convince you of this, but I really
Pip hates
do
chat
want to
participation.
help
That's
you,
right.
to
I'm
show
the
you
Stanley
something
here.
beautiful.
You're the narrator.
Let me prove it.
You're voted
Let
for
me
right
prove that
anyway.
I'm on your side. Give me
No
a
chances. We
Now
gave you a
listen
chance
carefully,
already. I'm
this is
taking the blue pill.
important. Stanley walked through the
I'm
red
staying in
door.
the rabbit hole. I mean the Matrix. I haven't seen that movie.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want
Show
to
me.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Ooh,
There's
death
nothing
textures.
here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed
I want to get over there.
textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth
Can't believe
ruining
Pip would take the
entire
blue
story
pill
I'd
like a
written out
cock.
specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you want.
I want to also go up there.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes, give me
Skill
AAA
trees?
garbage.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design.
Okie
You can give me
dokie.
some
New game time.
feedback.
It's gonna be Elden Ring.
A third
Ooh.
option. This already feels leaps.
Oh my
ahead
god, he
of
did not
everything
finish building this map. It says
Go ahead,
office
Stanley.
space,
Take it
ceiling
for a
light.
spin.
Yeah, what's in here?
Okay,
Oh.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Yeah, that was pretty
Would you
good.
say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Yes.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical
button doesn't
feedback
work.
here. Aha!
Oh, it does work.
You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the
He's a
idea
true
came
Hideo
from, except
Kojima of our times.
I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
What?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Oh my god. This door's locked. What? What have you done to me? Wait, what? Is this intended? This seems like a bug. This seems like an actual bug. Hold on. I'm stuck. I don't think this is part of the game. I can't get out. The door is stuck. Door's stuck. Please! I beg you! We're dead! No, it's actually stuck. Alright, we're soft locked. We gotta restart. God damn it. Right, okay, I want to see if what jumping on the truck leads to anything. The narrator bamboozled you. Damn! He outplayed me at my own game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Good job.
And
It's not
Stanley
my
knew
fault.
Perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Someone is calling. Who's calling?
Standing now
Calling
in this
you up.
incredible room.
Standing
Stanley, for the
here,
first, eager to get back
I
to business, Stanley
realize
took the first open door on his left.
actions have consequences equals soft locked. Yeah, exactly.
Stanley was so bad at following
Look,
directions, it's incredible he
I have
wasn't
no
5
idea if
years
that.
ago.
I feel like this truck will still kill me anyway, but I gotta give it a
Look,
shot.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
This is way too high to survive,
Really
but
not. I realize, but in his
No,
eagerness
it kills
to
you.
prove
Yep.
that he is
God, there's so much walking. I can't believe land on the boxes,
all
not the
of his
truck.
co-workers were gone.
Are you sure? Okay, we'll give it a try. What is
Stanley
over
decided to go
here?
to the meeting room. When Stanley came
Okay.
to a set of 2
Wait, was
open
that-
doors,
that was a
he entered
different-
This was not the
That was
correct way to the
different, was
meeting
it?
room, and
That
Stanley
didn't look
knew
the same.
perfectly well.
Am I
Perhaps
losing
he
it?
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded.
There are so many lines for this
Giddy in a way,
goddamn
but eager
room.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
There
door
are
on his
so
left.
many goddamn lines for the meeting room. For the employee lounge. Not the
Stanley
meeting
was
room.
so bad at following directions. It's incredible.
Alright, we'll land on the
it wasn't
boxes.
5 years ago.
They are right
Stanley,
there.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his
No, it
eagerness
kills
to
you.
prove that
Okay, that was different. They changed it.
Stanley
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there are just variations of the opening room.
Workers were gone. What could it mean?
This one's covered in
Stanley
paper.
decided to go to the meeting room.
A lot of
Perhaps he
paper.
had simply missed a memo.
An uncomfortable amount of paper. It's making me kind of uncomfortable. Restart. I want to see all the various permutations of this starting room. I want to make a game where your actions have consequences. My game will log your decisions, and based on your moral choices, I will send either a hitman and SWAT teams or prostitutes and pizza to your house in real time. That's some dedication. That's an ARG right there. Okay. I wonder if there's a speedrun for this game. What am I saying? Of course there's a speedrun for this game. Alright, I'm not... that's enough restarts.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had
Now
simply
I'm
missed
just
a memo.
paranoid. Now I can't tell if it's the same or not. No, this is the same. We're gonna ride the elevator all the way
When
across
Stanley
this time.
came to a set of two open
It's a
doors,
shame because I'm pretty sure if you follow that route, you end up playing Minecraft, and I kind of wanted to see
Perhaps
that.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps
I love
too
how
majestic,
crappy this
but
lounge
eager
is.
to get back to business,
If you're too
Stanley
much of a
took the first
bastard, we'll
open
kill
door
you
on
for
his
real.
left.
Try it again. Try it again.
Stanley was so
We're gonna give it
bad at
another
following
shot, just in
directions,
case.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
Who
we've
said
gotten
anything
off on the
about
wrong
girls?
foot.
Ooh.
I'm not your
Good point.
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
Bye.
stop trying. What? Really? I was in the middle
I
of
love the
something
tone
you
he
have
has
zero
when he says,
consideration for
"Really?"
others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to
Genuinely
happen to you?
upset, man.
What? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm
Open the door,
on your
open the door,
side.
open the door, open the door,
Give me a
open the door.
chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Damn it.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
Oh, look at that
I haven't
aliasing.
even finished
Oh,
building
those
the section
those
for that,
shadows.
Because you were never supposed
These
to
are
be here in the
pre-baked
first
shadows for
place.
sure.
Broken rooms, exposed developer
Blech.
textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire
What about the
story
pizza?
I'd
Yeah, what
written
about the
out
pizza? Give us a
specifically
guide on
for
how to beat
you?
your game.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
You have to add a sanity
And in the end,
bar
it
as
was
well.
all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
It has to correspond to the
Help
user's
me,
real-life
Stanley. Help
sanity.
elucidate these strange and unknown.
If it gets too low, you can just inject, like,
What would have made this game
acid into them.
What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design.
We're
You
gonna
can give me
rate
some
it low
feedback.
this time because he...
There we go. A third option.
Wait, what happened?
This already feels...
Do I go this way? Which way do I go? Tell me, help.
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Help me out here. Left? Like for real? Door stuck. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this.
We'll give it a
engine.
4 out of 5
Would you
this
say
time.
that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this
Alright, we'll
party
take a
train
different door
going.
this time.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled...
This game
a
learns. It's like Hello Neighbor. It learns from your actions.
I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Remember when that was like the selling point of Hello Neighbor? Alright, we'll take this way this time. Great, okay, it didn't soft lock.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard...
Right, so
helps
yeah,
you
I think
feel
it
motivated
broke
to keep
because
walking through doors. Again,
he
honest
set the
answers
thing
please.
last time before I actually
Hey, I nearly forgot.
Got
I've
there.
got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity.
This game is
to give
testament
it
that
some
writing and
playtesting.
dialogue is enough to carry a
You wouldn't
game.
mind
Yeah.
taking a look at it, would you?
Like, you only need
Let me boot it up.
not fluffy graphics, not scores and numbers, just fun writing
In
to
this
stay
game,
interesting.
the baby
Yeah, you
crawls
only need
left
like one
towards
interesting thing
danger.
for a game.
You click the button to move him back to the right.
I wish I
And
had the
if he
narrator
reaches
as a
the
therapist.
fire,
I wish.
you fail. It's a very meaningful
Like
game.
Cookie Clicker,
All
right?
about the desperation
There's
of
no
children
writing, there's no
honestly
narration.
confronting the demands
No
of
like
family
fancy
life.
graphics. It's a very
I think
simple
the
concept,
art
but it works.
world will really
This game doesn't have like
stimulate us.
fancy
But of
graphics
course,
or interesting
the
gameplay.
message
I
of
guess
the
it
game
does have
only
interest.
becomes
It has
clear once
choices.
you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play?
It has
to make
choices,
sure it's effective.
but it doesn't have
Be
like
sure to keep
particularly
notes on your
dynamic
experience.
systems or anything. That is the worst noise in the world. But the game still holds up. There is more dialogue if you survive for 4 hours, yes, but you're not gonna sit here and watch me do this for 4 hours. I remember like the footage of people playing this for 4 hours, and like, doesn't it spawn like 2 buttons? It spawns another button so that you can't just macro it. You have to like run between the buttons or something like that. I don't remember. There's some check to make sure that you don't just automate it after 4 hours. We're not sitting here for 4 hours. There is no way any of us want to listen to this for 4 hours. We would sit here and watch you do it for 4 hours. I'm beginning to believe that you guys would watch me do anything for 4 hours. Shit. I want to see the Minecraft. I know there's Minecraft somewhere. There used to be Minecraft somewhere in this game. I want it. I want the Minecraft. This noise is atrocious. What do you mean? Like, the best part is the fact that it's like, it doesn't continue, it just loops the soundbite. Is this what you wanted? Alright, I'm letting the baby die now.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to
I
spite
hate babies.
me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might
This
improve
game
the
design.
experience.
You all voted yes.
I'm not even
No.
going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Game's over. We won.
Thank you for playing. Your
All I
input
can
was
see is my
extremely
own
valuable.
reflection in the monitor.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Yeah,
Let's
show
ease
me.
the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a
The
shot.
narrator's a streamer now. I don't have to do anything. Whoa! Oh, this is Firewatch!
Fascinating.
What?
This game is about, Stanley. What's our backstory?
Oh my
What is
god!
our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me
does that say?
you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on
No,
innocent civilians
Firewatch is the
from up high
Firewatch?
in your creep tower.
Oh my god, it's
For
the
some
S's.
sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
Wyoming.
So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Okay, I haven't played Firewatch. I don't want spoilers for Firewatch. That game that I, to be fair, probably will never play, but I was not expecting Firewatch. We've all been bamboozled. I wanted Minecraft, Heavy wanted TF2, and we've all gotten Firewatch. And now I'm a fat old man. You can hear the age of the voice. Is this... Were they, like, yeah, what, did the voice lines change? I don't know whether he re-recorded anything, or whether they're just all exactly the same as they used to be.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
What's up?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong direction.
He saved us
no
from the...
path to follow. You can just go in any...
From the horror of a Ubisoft title.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here.
Let's see the
find
next
another
game. Put me in Half-Life Alex. What was that? Put me in Half-Life Alex.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Minecraft. Minecraft Hypixel.
Okay.
Maybe it is Team Fortress. We'll find out.
Just the thing.
What?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
Why am I in Rocket
Just a
League?
nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here.
What?
This is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get
Give me the
lost in
ball.
this
Give me the
game,
ball.
I will
Give me the
be
ball.
phenomenally impressed.
Give me the ball.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports!
Stanley, I think it's sports
Oh,
ball.
what fun.
What fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Australia.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yeah! Let's go! Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna score. I'm gonna score. Oh my god, I am moving so fast. Rocket League!
Are you doing it? Are you winning?
Oh,
Is
it doesn't
this fun?
explode.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked
Oh, I'm
so
having a
hard on?
blast. You have no idea,
Stanley, I
narrator.
thought, and I realize I'm not a sports
Where Elden
but
Ring?
if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure,
Ah!
then surely multiple balls makes
That's
for
an ad.
even
Hello,
more
ad.
euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another
Whoa!
ball.
Oh, it didn't fall in. What? Oh, 2 balls.
Yes. Oh goodness, that
Oh
really
my
does
god.
feel
This is the
amazing,
best
doesn't it?
experience I've ever seen.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery
Pooch, don't encourage
shop.
the bot.
I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Pooch, do your job. Yeah, do your mod job. Oh my god. There's too many. I can't chase the ball. I feel like a dog. Is this what dogs at the park feel like? When they see like 5 million squirrels?
Enjoying this, Stanley.
This is a real video game.
Fun. Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time because guess what?
What?
It's over.
No!
That's
Oh.
right. Your little fun comes to an end.
You ruined
this
it.
is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley.
What?
Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for
Oh my god, I'm 12
Without
again.
rules or boundaries, video games
My
are
mom's
nothing.
telling me I
Yes,
can't play
that's
anymore.
What I am structure.
Elden Ring.
I'm your
Oh my
sense of
god, if they show
purpose.
Elden
Since
Ring.
You decided you didn't want to play my
No,
game.
it has to be
Now
indie
I
enough
don't
that
want
they
to
can
play
actually
with
get the
you
rights
either.
to
So
show it.
Goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving.
Well,
See
guess
how
it's
you
over.
like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
Bad Pooch. Right now.
Take care, Stanley.
Is that it? Oh, he's actually just gone now. I'm jumping in a goal. Wait, is there? Oh, that was exits. What?
Hold on.
I
What
fell
are
in.
you doing?
Whoa!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh, there he goes. Alright, well now we're just in the spooks alone. It's kind of spooky. Area makes me a bit uncomfortable. What? I fell down further. Oh no. Oh, this is like real Gmod horror. I don't like this. Can I look away from the screen? Don't say Slenderman. Don't say things like that. You'll scare me. No, you'll seriously scare me. Oh, don't say things like that. Oh god. Okay, no, that's light. I like light. What was that? There are rooms in there with computers. This looks like horror IKEA from that Roblox thing. Don't remind me. I'm not ready. Look, it's using like default Half-Life 2 textures. Hey, this is my room. Yeah, these are like stock Half-Life 2 assets. Well, this is a dead end. Narrator. Narrator, I'm scared. What? The light turned off. Am I dead?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Okay, it just ends there. I get
I wonder if
Twilight
he's
Zone.
happy with his choice.
Backrooms.
And if he's learned the heavy
Oh,
cost
no.
that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
This game has to have a
Someone will
Backrooms
wrap
reference
everything up
somewhere,
at the
doesn't
end
it?
To make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the
There has to be someone
That's who I
somewhere.
am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
There has to be. Somewhere in this game, there must be a Backrooms reference. The screen is just black. Oh, I think we get set back. Yeah, okay, we're back. The end. So that was an ending.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on...
Help me,
he
I
would
want to go
never
to the
be
back
alone
rooms. Well, I don't know how to
again.
figure... Maybe if I just run into this corner repeatedly, I'll clip through it and fall into the back rooms. Who knows? What's the rent like in the back rooms? Your soul, I think? I'm not sure. I hear there are monsters or something down there.
On his left.
What do you eat in the back rooms? Like carpet?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
I'm gonna go downstairs this
Stanley
time.
decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, a
But
car.
Stanley just couldn't do it.
Mental
He
illness.
considered the
Okay.
possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Mental
He
illness
might be
themes.
fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to
Am
Stanley.
I getting gaslit?
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in
Oh,
a
no.
single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
You make a good
Why
point.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Did you know I'm utterly
And for that
insane?
matter,
Okay,
these
enough
rooms
with the
were starting
Patrick
to look
Bateman.
pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This
I'm
is
dreaming.
all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an
Problem
answer,
solved.
an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing
Ooh.
buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Really? Oh, yep, I'm going up.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so
Ooh.
much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still
Magic.
not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked
I'm glad you
himself.
two are having fun going through back
Why
rooms.
is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Curious.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been.
I'm
in his
losing
life.
it.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
Hello, Misha. Long time no see. How you doing?
that this was in fact a dream.
We're going
Did the
clinically
voice not say
insane.
float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would
Stanley
prove that he was
disassociates for
in
5
control,
minutes.
that this
He's just
was
having a little episode. Don't worry
he
about it.
closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
I can't see
He
anymore.
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Fresh air.
Let me wake up, he thought to
Yes.
himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
Stanley has a wife?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Still developing the funny fan game? Do your best.
I am normal.
Get that
Everything
deadline.
will be fine. I am...
Stanley's just the last employee during COVID-19. Yeah, he just missed the memo that everyone's working from home now. They're all online, they're just on their computers.
Screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss, I have an office, I am real.
Oh, it's all going
Please,
red.
Someone tell me I am real. I must be real, I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Jesus Christ. Ah, my ears. What? I'm dead. Hey, no.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Am I real? Am I real? Are you real? Am I real? Oh, look, it's Stanley.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Good on you, Mariella.
Crazy.
At least you called an ambulance.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real.
I like this uplifting music as we look at Stanley's corpse.
It's comforting to think this. And in a certain way,
Mariella, there's a dead man in front of you. Jesus Christ.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose...
Are you not going to call an ambulance? Please call an ambulance.
And by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this. So it was only a moment that she stood there.
Mariella, he's dead.
Down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Mariella! Oh my god. Okay, I take it back. She's a terrible person. Call the goddamn ambulance.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I know I'm real because I think and I remember I can think. Are you sure about that?
Missed a memo.
God damn. Okay. Public service announcement. Please call an ambulance if you see somebody like that collapse in front of you. I don't care if you have a meeting. They'll understand that you saw somebody die.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I didn't actually ride across the elevator, did I? I'm gonna ride that.
But eager to get
oh my god, it even has a vending machine. What's the ambulance gonna do? Unkill him? They could do like CPR or defib him or something. Who knows? They're more qualified. What are you, a doctor?
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
They know better than me.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
I'm standing on the exact middle of this box.
I'm not
there we go. Beautiful.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your
he's gonna undeath him. Yeah, he's gonna necromancy.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been.
You know that moment where you see someone go into an ambulance and see it drive away slowly? I don't actually, but please do go on.
To make every decision by yourself.
With no sirens. Oh, yeah, then they're dead.
I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley.
Who's her?
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Romance ending. Telephone.
That's her, Stanley.
That's her?
You need to be the one to do this.
I'm having an intervention.
Reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith
Who's
in
Dorsa? Oh, Dorsia.
Pick up the phone.
The like reservation thing? The restaurant? I'm sure there's an ending if you don't pick up the phone, but I'm picking up the phone. I'm back in 427. Oh?
Sweetie, sorry to
oh my god.
I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Okay, I can leave though.
All right, now I want you to come in and.
There's no way there's a person on the other side. That's so spooky. Gotcha. That is. Whoa.
Did you actually think you had a loving wife? They want to commit their life to you.
That makes.
I'm trying to make a point
that's
here,
the most
Stanley.
horrifying thing he could have showed. Somehow that makes me incredibly uncomfortable.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay, but I could leave, and I. Well, do I leave or do I go in? Hold on. Do I leave or do I go in? Left or right? Left or right? This is your chance to influence the stream. Leave? Leave.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Okay. I'm sorry, the mannequin put me on edge. I'm not usually scared of mannequins, but this one, like, unsettled me.
About the death of a man named Stanley.
Press C on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the
I got scared by an actual wall.
Existence. Look at him there, pushing
One scream
exactly
routine.
what he's told
Oh hey, every
to
time
do.
I press the button it
Now
changes.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen.
What if he
his
stayed
life.
outside just to piss him off? I feel like he'd...
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic.
I feel like he'd just
From
be
behind his
patient.
desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he
Stanley's
returned to work
disassociating
was a
again.
reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
M to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his
What?
own job.
What just changed?
First, he imagined
Oh,
that
the clock.
one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers,
I'm sorry, I'm
his boss,
pointing at that until it
everyone in
disappears.
the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him.
Narrator load up TF2 or Elden Ring. We already had... Oh, Time with the Boys.
So he went further. He imagined
We
that he
already
came
had
to
the,
two open doors and that he could go
Firewatch
through
and the Rocket
either.
League moment.
At last,
I wonder, maybe they just like lost
it
the
barely
licenses.
even mattered what lay behind each door. The
I wonder
mere
why they
thought
changed
that
it.
his
Or is it just
decisions would
screw
mean
with me?
something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with
Oh, the
many
carpet's
possible
coming back.
paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that
Oh!
waved in many directions.
We haven't seen the yellow
Down
line
another
yet.
was a game with a baby.
Okay, the game with the
He
baby we
called
did
it
see.
The Stanley Parable.
He said it! He did it! He said the thing!
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his
We gotta
head,
go
he
find that
relived
yellow
it
line.
again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Roll
Surely
credits.
there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Ed to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no
Oh, okay,
answer.
it's gone.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all
I hate
he's doing
Mondays.
is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he
Why are all the
forgets which
endings
life
the
is
insane
real.
endings?
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't
Jesus.
listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
What if I press a different button? Please press K to be at work in the morning.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains
Cool, we're back here.
he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Please press C to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want
Ad,
it.
what the hell? Oh.
But I don't make the rules.
I don't know how to
simply
get rid
play
of the
to my
ads, I'm sorry.
intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
God, I love the narrator's voice. I wish I had the narrator's
this
voice.
time he'll
Give me your
see.
voice.
Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh, I'm dead. Cool. Cool. The end, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Right,
room.
okay.
Perhaps
So
he'd
next
sent
part
in Mr.
is... What? New content?
Mela. Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I want to see the new content. Narrator, you want to see this just as bad as I do. Press escape. The game is now paused. Don't tell me to, like, press quit to menu. We want to see the new content, okay?
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
New content.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yes, it was. I did know that.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
That's this game.
Reimagining of the game for consoles and home
They did it! They said the title! He did it! Game's over!
Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands
Wow.
the world of the Stanley
More
Parable,
game.
delighting audiences the world over.
Where Elden Ring? They're not gonna put in
Please
Elden
step
Ring.
aside and see what thrilling new adventures
Wow.
await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Wow!
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Oh, yeah,
very
me too.
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Let's see it. This is a Half-Life 2 elevator.
So far, it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing...
Where's my Elden Ring TF2 joke? It's not coming.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's
go.
do it.
New content time.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if...
Mostly tedious.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
content.
see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yeah! Content! This is a room.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh, I can actually jump in here. Right, 35 jumps remaining. Let's go. 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0! Oh, I'm out of jumps. I can't jump anymore. There's a wire leading back here.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else.
I'm out of jumps. I ran out of jumps. All right. Next room. That was exciting. Oh, another elevator.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what
I mean,
passes
I couldn't
for
jump
exciting
before.
New content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Honestly,
hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that
with
on
his
the board.
voice, I'd take
The
it.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content, and oh wait, there's more. Very good.
Very good.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it?
That was it.
Oh, you've got to be
That was
kidding
it.
me. You see, Stanley?
It was a bridge.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their
Damn you.
families rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement,
I'm looking.
please ignore."
I'm looking.
Quality assurance department
It's right
signed
there.
off on this. I'm infuriated.
It's actually-
and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on
Oh.
Twitter and hold them.
Oh, let's go to
personally
Twitter.
accountable.
This is a whole metagame.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too
Also,
much
yes, there is
anticipation
actually an
around
achievement that
the
says
content,
test
I'm afraid.
achievement, please
I could
ignore.
never have lived up to
The
such
description says
expectations.
test achievement
If
description
you're still
replace
with me,
this.
Why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about? No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having
Okay.
a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Yeah. Well, as long as it's like new. Oh, this is new. Lovely. What's this? Oh, it's a photo. Okay.
Stanley!
Yeah.
Come over here! In the vent!
I don't know, sounds pretty
I want
sus.
to show you something!
Don't be an Among Us joke. Don't be an Among Us joke. Don't be an Among Us joke. No Among Us jokes. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Stanley vented.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yeah, I remember.
It got me thinking about the past and how
Oh
much
no,
better
don't take
the
me back to the
Stanley
original mod
Parable
again.
used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where
What the hell is this?
developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
This is Minecraft. Whoa!
I call it
Oh, this is
the memory
beautiful.
zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful
Oh, look at
Stanley
that.
Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013? when
I
the
do
game
remember,
originally
actually.
launched? Back then, video games
Audience
had
award.
integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
BAFTA,
Oh,
The Last of Us campaign story. They stole the BAFTA from The Last of Us. The original. There it is. Buy on Steam or download the demo. The release of the Stanley Parable in 2030. That's so good. Smile because it happened. The Stanley Parable alpha test. $1. Don't play for 5 years. Unachievable. Ah, this is nostalgic, isn't it? Nominee, British Academy Award. Game innovation. Debut game. Story. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. And there's Stanley dead on the sidewalk. This is a memory he wanted to keep? Okay. New video game released today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. 50% off designer hat, but a small creature owns the other half. College is so uneven effort to enroll poor. 2013. October 17th. Oh, late edition. Today, sunny, hot, humid, high 92. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy, warm and humid, low 74. Tomorrow, sun and clouds, hot, humid, high 90. Weather map, page A18. Pip's E-Cloud Award. Oh, a bench. This is nice. I like it here. I hope this isn't copyrighted.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
Is this real?
James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "We're so many games that aspire to be more than games
British.
end up less
I'm
than
looking this up right now.
art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created.
This is a real review.
Skyrim, it was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
Wait, hold
no
on.
games at all.
Wait, he just said
It
Persona
isn't
3.
even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's
Wait,
just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator.
Actually, hang on. I clicked on the wrong thing. Is this a real... Wait, where's the article? Is this a real article? Who did he say it was by? Okay, maybe it isn't real. I can't find it. There's one by Jim Sterling. That's not the right one. Is it the right one? Hang on. No, it is real. It's it's by Jim Sterling. 9 years ago, review the Stanley Parable by Jim Sterling. Thanks, Jim Sterling. He did say it was by Jim Sterling. I didn't realize. I wasn't paying attention. No, that's a real review. I just checked. What's down there? Memory zone maintenance? Oh, I can't get in there. Okay. The original remake. Oh look, Person of the Year, Stanley. Oh, it's all the buttons. Oh wow, these are like actual dev screenshots.
Here's another moving passage, this time from
Here we go.
GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary
9
on
out
the
of
nature
10.
of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Is this like, are they self-dep? I can't tell what's going on. Is this self-deprecation? I can't get into the serious room. Is there another door? You've kind of blocked off the route, Mr. Narrator. I want to get into the serious room, but I can't jump. I ran out of jumps earlier, remember? I guess we go back? There's the maintenance area.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh, it's Half-Life.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Oh no!
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no!
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert
there's a positive
into the
one here.
Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound
raining.
philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh, this one's slightly ajar. A few more not recommendeds down here. Buglivia. I wonder if that's got to be a real review. I wonder if he knows.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
And Noodles chat.
Well, the idea for the game is good. For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This
Welcome
is actually
back,
quite
Gret.
shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it, well,
Aww.
it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to.
I thought it was
These
nice.
black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
I thought it was very nice.
I feel like a failure.
No, it's not your
Like I
fault.
let these people down.
Don't feel bad.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Yeah, I get it, because Jim Sterling.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes.
I don't want to use the
can do
skip
that.
button. I like
If I'm
listening to
truly
this
too
man.
Preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just.
You're gonna
a moment
teleport me
surely
somewhere
couldn't
else?
hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record.
So the game's already been released.
Positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes,
Okay.
a skip button we shall have.
Onwards we march to the skip button.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it.
They actually
It's
added it
what
for
the things
triggering
have been
content, though.
costing.
Okay, but that's
And
different.
I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No.
There's a clock in the
Stanley
corner.
Parable
Hang on.
is a game for the people. And if the people want
That's not
silence,
accurate.
then by
That's not the
goodness,
time I
that's
set.
what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably...
Okay, we're skipping now. I'll oblige.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty
Oh wow,
of
it
time
did go
for you
full.
to deliver a long rambling
Fantastic.
monologue full of unnecessary
We're not letting him
verbal
finish.
flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of
We didn't need
choice
to
in
hear his
video
massive
games.
lecture.
Of course,
Shush.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more
I
of
meant to
a
hit the button
treatise.
again, aren't I?
Or maybe a manifesto.
I meant to hit the button again, aren't I?
Look, I'll outline it for you very
He's gonna make me hit the button again.
Okay, so my theory is that any choice you
Do you have a
ever
skip
made
button again?
is
Do I
simply
have a skip
series
button?
of choices
No, sorry.
made by
You're
the
stuck with
person
me.
who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being,
I'm gonna
then
hit the
by
button.
making no choice and saying nothing, are you
gonna hit
not
the button.
simply erecting in the sanctuary of time
Haha,
a
erecting.
monument
I'm gonna
to
hit the
every
button.
person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this?
I hit the button.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute
button.
I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption,
Oh,
it's
no.
right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over.
It's gonna keep
I
going,
can't
isn't
wait
it?
to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change.
I
the
believe you
review in
can
the
change your
first place.
review, but I've never
I
tried.
guess I should become better educated on exactly
Let's find
how
out together.
Steam works. Perhaps that would have been
Come
the smart
visit
thing to
together.
check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
Let's go together,
Although
come
I
on.
have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam.
You can
will
change your
instantly
review. There we
run
go.
out
So
and
the skip
implement
button
a
was
new
not in
feature
vain.
to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes.
Also, I'd like to say again that he made a Persona 3 reference earlier, and that just happened.
User the ability to change their review. So
I've
that
never
the
played
feature is
Persona.
not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads
I
as
edited a
something
negative
more
review of a game
beneficial.
once to make it more
Something along
negative.
the lines
Nice.
of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity.
Why did he say that
rises
twice?
The phoenix of quality. How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe?
Did they really?
Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the
They
most
really just
beloved
sort of,
video
like,
game properties of all
They
time.
actually just
The
added
additions
more
and
monologues
changes
to
made this
upset
expansion
this
will
man.
surely
This
resonate
is
in
the most
annals of the
petty
history of all
content I've
media
ever seen.
made. It is perhaps true to say
I've never
that
seen
no
content with
mistakes
more
are forever
spite.
etched in stone, for the stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope
How
to
long-
those who have
Can I
ever
skip,
erred in their
please?
judgment. You are not beyond redemption.
This is a
You
long
may
Steam
change,
review.
and you may become more, so much more than you were before.
How much
If there
content
is
did they
any
record
message
from
to be
the?
taken from
Remember when he
Stanley
said that he
Parable
could just
Ultra
read
Deluxe,
every
it is this. What a fool.
every word in the dictionary and it would count as content? I think
such an experience.
we've looped back around to that. It's become a Chekhov's gun.
World, there is time for us to become our greatest selves.
I desire to be this petty.
In our wildest,
It's-
most ambitious
he's- they're
visions
really
for a
going for
brighter
it.
Future. Wow.
They really got
Wow,
upset by that one Steam.
that's
I
the
salute.
review.
I salute you.
It's perfect. It's the perfect review. It's the review I've always dreamed of receiving. I have to.
Oh,
read it
no.
again. It's simply too wonderful. I have to experience this.
Are you
just
sure?
one more
Can we
time.
skip now?
From the ashes
It just-
of depravity. Right. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45
Yeah, it was.
minutes.
Jesus Christ.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to
Is there
myself.
something
about.
behind
I
you?
know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate,
No.
I do suggest that we not press the button
the ladder.
again. I think the skip button has been aptly
Well, you removed the
demonstrated,
door.
and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was.
Okay,
one
so I'm
here.
not the only one who noticed.
How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think.
This is what we
one
all
can
have to
enter a
go
room
through. Yeah,
without
but I don't
a
have
door of
this
some
nicer
sort of
voice.
Window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole?
Well,
A
this is-
sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other than.
Well, I
the
think
skip
we're just gonna
button.
have to
There
hit
wasn't
the
a
skip
door
button
here
again.
before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall?
Oh,
until
would you
enough
skip my
damage is
dialogue?
done
No, of
for
course
you to
not.
be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all.
No, I think these.
I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door.
I don't think there's a door.
As long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise.
Godspeed.
You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes, good. I'll be right back.
Okay. But if I press the skip button, he'll be back sooner, right? It'll skip to the point at which he gets the door. And so I don't have to wait here. I'm gonna press the skip button. I'm gonna press the skip button. I'm gonna press the skip button.
Stanley!
he figured it out.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Whoopsie-daisy.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room.
I thought you were gonna get a door.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000
that light is
times,
broken now.
and there's no door.
Why is that light broken
There's
now?
no door.
This one as well.
There's just you and the
They were all on before,
and if
weren't
you
they?
keep pressing it. I have no idea what will
We're gonna
happen.
keep pressing the
I
button.
have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
I wonder if you could
can't
actually
control
wait. I
anything,
don't think so.
Stanley. I can't touch it. And I have to believe. I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback.
Aww.
Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I
don't think that guy's name was even
idea
Cookie
who they
Nine.
are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every
Aw,
tiny
poor
negative
guy.
thing that anyone ever says about
I
me.
think we've
the
got-
merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetuous.
I think we've
as a
learnt a
child.
valuable lesson
Wild
from
and
this.
Impulsive. I can't help myself.
It's not
I can't
productive
stop
to
myself
focus
from
on every
lashing
little
out with
piece
a
of negative
vengeful
feedback you get.
fury, to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken.
Sometimes you just gotta file it away and move on.
Person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve?
Tell that MF to shut. Hey, Bleen! Don't be mean.
Here I am now.
It's the
stuck in a
narrator.
room, waiting for you to press this button and to become frozen in
The valuable
time,
lesson
knowing
is that he
something
needs to
do
shut
it,
up. Don't
and
be
I'm
mean.
going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you.
Button
Just
time.
your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone.
I'm sorry, narrator,
Surely
but
you will.
we need to
Don't
skip.
doubt it.
Otherwise, I can't see the
Surely
rest of the
you'll press
content.
that button again, leaving me here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's
Well, now you
next
make you feel
ahead
bad.
of my need for company, for companionship.
I can't even
Surely
talk. You can't
you'll
even hear
not
me.
be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh no, no, no! I know you too well. You'll be leaving me again. Oh my God!
He just
All
looped.
because of those reviews.
What the hell?
Those reviews
Well,
that
okay.
I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
I'm back. Oh, the lights are all off now.
Oh my goodness, I have someone to talk to again.
How long's it been?
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've
That
been
scared the
sitting here
crap
for a
out of me.
time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak.
The sound of the button
And you
scared
think
the crap out of
just
me.
how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just...
I don't like that dark corner of the room. I can't see into that. It's making me
It
uncomfortable.
isn't the same at all.
Press it again? No, we gotta listen for the rest of it.
I know you can't hear me once you push that
Oh.
button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley.
He does make a point.
I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words
sorry,
were
narrator.
moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley, not the outcome.
Markiplier's in the corner of the room.
None
Don't
of
say
that.
things like that. You'll scare me.
I'll give
Last
all
time this
up.
happened, I
I'll
got
give
jump
up
scared by
every
a
branching
wall.
path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be
What do you mean
taken
you'll
by,
like what's
Stanley.
coming up?
I can't lose
I'm not ready
myself
for
in the
horror.
stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness
Just waiting for the
folds
last
itself
light to go
outward
up.
in
Don't
between
say
the
that.
two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality.
Next time we skip, we're ending up in the back rooms.
decaying. I can tell that I am becoming.
We're watching the
less
narrator go insane now. This is
Yet to
different.
speak to you now, I am alive.
You can't Sheems. This is a
I am
pivotal moment in the
truly
Oh my god.
here.
This is an important moment in the narrative and you're ruining it.
I am a being. I am someone. I am
At least you can't see me
I am
scream when I
listened to.
inevitably
I am
get
being
jump scared by
recognized.
something
The emptiness
completely
between us has
innocuous.
collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so
I've been
clear about
proving
now,
it. What do you mean you
Stanley. I
don't
feel
like
as
this
certain
guy? He's the
about this as
narrator.
I've ever felt about
He's our best
anything at
friend.
all. I feel renewed.
Our
I feel
best friend.
restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness. Come. Let us
Innocuous?
sit in silence
Innocuous.
Together here.
I said
for just a
innocuous, didn't I?
moment.
Innocuous.
Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it.
Let's
Let
see
us
it.
not run from it.
Button time! I hate narrators. I hate believing this is a narrated game.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through.
All the lights
I've
are
had
off, but somehow the room
much
is still lit.
time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you.
Well, the plant is
To
dead.
begin with, there is
The
only
clock has
regret.
died.
There is only
The smoke
eternal
alarm
wheel
is
of missed opportunities.
almost out of battery?
I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its
Can't
place
believe the new
was what I
content
could
of this
only
game is
describe
just
as
sitting
the
here
collapse
in a
of the
room and
moments
listening
I
to a
have
man
ever
talk.
experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously.
This is the
I was
most
consumed
petty
by it.
content
I
I've
did
ever
nothing
seen.
but
This is the
wallowing
most...
for what felt like an
They
eternity,
really
for
read
what I
one
now
Steam
know was
review
far less.
and
It
went,
was
we
a
are forcing
revelation.
this bastard into
It
a
was
room
unlike
for
anything
the
I
next
had ever
20
known.
minutes
It was a
to
space
do
without
nothing but
consequence,
listen.
without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the
This
question
is-
of free will that you and I squabbled over for
God
so
bless you,
long.
crows,
There
crows,
could be
crows.
no one ending, no singular outcome of events. Not if all
I
events
stopped listening to him. I wasn't
existed
paying
in the
attention.
moment.
I'm glad you beat up that fire alarm. Good
I
job,
felt
Abeline.
unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being.
This is why I
saw that
stream.
I could allow myself to exist
Moments like
along
these.
all
You guys having fun? I'm having
and that
fun.
each of them was
I could
simply
just
a
mash the button,
strand
but then I'd
in
miss out on the
web of
new
my being.
content.
It was incredible.
The new content of the Ultra Deluxe.
The equanimity of the moment.
What do you mean
both
skip?
Singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. And then, this moment passed. and the most unyielding fear I have ever known.
We're listening to his soliloquy.
And it is this sensation
Soliloquy?
I have been experiencing now.
Sophisticated shit talking.
Expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it.
This is just like that camera.
For you, the plain fact of this manner of existence.
Not all content is good. Not all new content is good content. Cookie 9 was onto something. This guy's such a bore.
Perhaps you will
No, I'm not gonna put PVZ in the corner. I don't have PVZ.
How excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival.
How far is it? Aren't you guys excited to see how far we'll skip ahead next time we press? Next time we press the button.
In the darkness.
You guys are getting like actually mad. Oh. Is he dead? I think we killed him. Button scared me again. I think we killed him. Ah! No, 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 the smoke alarm's out of battery. Out of battery. Skip, 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 skip. I'm not listening to this. Skip!
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave it.
He's still there.
Down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then he's talking too much. They said first he didn't entertain us. Now
this is you guys. He's talking to you guys.
It's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart.
Hang on, the stream's time is over, so now I can switch it back. Pip, what? What do you want? The clock. I know the clock fell. The clock fell when the smoke alarm started beeping. What is that? That's a fence. That wasn't there before.
Absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said,
he's just like, nah, talk about it.
It simply has to happen.
You guys are doing exactly what he's complaining about.
Every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes, it seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now
he's writing about the human condition. This is happening now.
To represent us, it absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves.
I love that you guys are angry. He's angry. Everyone is angry. Nobody benefits from this.
We require that our amusements and our playthings and our
I'm having so much fun.
Be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded
everyone is molding. The entire chat is molding.
What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace.
He's not mad, you guys.
The calm center of gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves.
Perversions.
A waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse.
Discord.
They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me.
See, he's calling you out. Now you guys are mad.
Maybe they were just
he's not mad. You're mad.
Yes, of course. They've been.
You've been jealous of him the whole time.
They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help.
If anyone's watching this like on the VODs page or like on YouTube and you skipped ahead, you're a coward.
You can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And
if you skip it one more time, we start seeing the lyrics of Gangnam Style. Trust me.
Contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized.
He's gonna neuter chat.
At last I am free to truly think, to feel. It must be that
alright, we're skipping.
Discontent.
I think he's dead again. I hear dripping water. Right, the button has Right, so what happens if there's a fire? The smoke alarm's died.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Pattern recognition says we gotta be skipping centuries, surely. Yeah, but he's an omnipotent narrator, and we're Stanley, so I don't think we're ever gonna be free. Next. What? Is that a hole? I don't think I can get out through here. Maybe we just wait till the whole thing collapses? It's really loud. What? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, look at that. I see sunlight, but I don't think we can get out there because I can't jump. I guess we just keep waiting till the whole thing collapses. That must be from the water. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Oh, look at that. Now it's The Last of Us. Look at that green foliage. What? I don't like this. This is making me more uncomfortable. Don't do that! I don't like... I'm not looking at the screen anymore. I'm hitting the button and closing my eyes. What? Oh. We're free now. I see. I guess we made it? Mad Max. This is the future. We made it. It's now Journey. Skip again? But there's a whole desert out there to explore. What do you mean skip again? Maybe the button's broken. Don't make me skip again. I'm finally free. The narrator isn't even here. Stop saying Dorsey. What? I guess that's an ending. And we're back.
How long was I sitting there?
What?
Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on. Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. More new content. Yeah, go back to the new content, but don't vent. Yeah, if it loops, then I'm not going to the vent. But he said there's new content. Oh, god damn it, don't make me do the jump again. I'm skipping the jump circle. I'm walking past it. No, he said there's new stuff now.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley
Oh, okay, here we go.
and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
Elden
I say
Ring.
we take it one
Elden
step
Ring.
even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Wait, are you for real? Wait, really?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor
Have I been
additions?
tricked?
Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience.
What?
Built from the ground up.
What?
Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I'm so confused. Off
Calling it Stanley
painting.
Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But
I like
the
that it doesn't
Stanley
show
Parable
paintings
2,
anymore, it just
now
shows
that's an artistic
screens
statement
showing painting.
right there.
What?
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising.
I'm so confused. They're back. 2 doors. More TSP. Better TSP. The color red. Synergy. These are all just words. New mugs. Click to add speaker notes. God. Thanks for attending my meeting with clip art and Comic Sans. These are all actually really good logos. What?
Now, to be clear,
Oh my god, there's
I
2 of
haven't
him.
quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
It's a
But
more
let's take a
modern
look at some of the
office. I didn't,
features
you know
I've
what,
been
you're
developing
completely right.
for
I didn't even realize.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, City, Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, Dark Souls 2! Wait a minute. What do you mean sequels are good? I thought everyone hated Dark Souls 2. The prequel to the Stanley Parable. Wait, it's a prequel? 2. This way to the show floor. Okay. New features! Oh my god, this is fancy. Undertale 2, yeah. New content. It's a bus to new content. I guess we're already there. Look at this red carpet. Look how fancy this is. Look at all this! Oh my god, a whole exhibition!
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player that's playing the game? Hear your name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do
She-Ra!
players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that
The game's gonna
wonderful?
dox me. It's the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Jim!
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your
Amazing.
name, whatever name that is.
Technology!
Here, let's have you role play.
Okay,
as
I'm Jim now.
to really simulate the full experience.
Hi,
of
I'm
this
Jim.
feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person
I am
named
Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I am Jim.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I am Jim.
Yes, you see.
It said my
What
name.
a thrill! What a rush!
Imagine
That was
being
you.
called Jim and not
The button
knowing.
described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh,
It hits even harder the second time.
This
If
is-
this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it
God
would
bless.
still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much.
okay,
Jim.
I've had enough of being Jim.
I'm putting the Jim button away.
You what?
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense
No.
of who you actually
No,
are.
not the Jim button. No, it's gone. Alright, I'm back to being Pip again. I'm no longer Jim. He just took it. It's gone.
I
Alright.
suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Yeah, they changed the billboards while I wasn't looking at it. Now it just says Jim. Is that an area I meant to? I'll leave that for later. I gotta see. Please no screenshots. A whole new office. Please no screenshots. Improvements. Ray tracing. I don't like that noise. The baby is all grown up. Alright, I screenshotted every single one of those. I just want you to know that. Merch! Oh my god, there's a big statue of me. The end is never the end again. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, what's the... Hang on, that's a QR code. Bye-bye, Tanix, drive safe. That's a QR code. You know what that means. That means I have to scan it. Why don't you give me a virus? Open StanleyParable2.com. Welcome to the official website of the Stanley Parable 2. There's a YouTube link to like an exhibition video. Taste the sequel, now in Expo Hall 2. Learn more. Huh. Okay, we move on now. The reassurance bucket. Ooh, look at this.
Stanley Parable
This Expo Hall, by the way, is fantastic.
That it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those.
I wanted to buy a t-shirt. You can't buy a t-shirt in there. We'll go back to it afterwards.
After much consideration,
it's the like Expo floor.
Engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem.
I gotta pee.
Game. It's the Stanley Parable reassurance.
I knew I should have done it while he was
Stanley,
introducing the skip
anytime
button.
You're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
Pee in the bucket. I'm not gonna pee in the bucket. I want to hold the reassurance bucket. Look, they lowered it down from a hook and everything.
Predictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
I cannot. Oh, it's upside down.
It's a much more convenient solution.
Deep dive,
for me
ping, unpack. I can't read that.
Redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, try.
Bucket.
Can you feel it?
I thought the bucket was laughing. I was really uncomfortable.
Despair must already be sweeping through your body. And
this is the first time I've ever held something in this game.
The bucket lends you an air of charisma as well.
Guys, am I more charismatic now?
It has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on.
Am I a cooler person now that I'm holding this bucket?
And more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay. Okay. Can I put the bucket back down? Nope, I guess I'm carrying this from now on. It makes a slight rattling noise when you walk, and I can't drop it.
Does anyone give out awards for most
I can't put it down.
bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I can't put the bucket down. I just have to carry it forever. Please no screenshots. It's the office decorations and the infinite hole.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
Oh, that's his face.
Which would you go with?
I think I prefer Get Well Someday. But I don't know. I'm gonna say Get Well Someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
He's ruined it for me. How dare you? Well, that is an infinite hole. Okay, then. Oh. You sly bastard.
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
But I really like the Get Well. Can we...
Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Please? Please? Okay, fine. That door's now open. Oh, this just leads back to the main expo area. Cool. Why has it started playing Kevin MacLeod? Kevin MacLeod? Why has it started playing stock music? Collectibles. Oh, there's a guide. Okay, so we've been to, okay, we're there. So we've seen the button. We've seen the map. This is a very confusing guide. The jump circle. Fine, I was gonna go back for the jump circle, but fine, we'll go to the jump circle. There's the infinite hole over there. Nuevo. Oh,
What? Let's bring the jump circle
I already
back
used up
for
all my
Stanley
jumps though,
Parable
so I don't have
as
any
well.
more jumps.
Oh wait, you already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Okay, moving on. I want the free easy achievement though. It just works. Get it here. This way? Right, okay.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley. I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Right, so it's very broken. And okay, so no achievement for me. Guess we're moving on. Back we go. Why is it in like a garage? This game is very upsetting. I do not recommend this game to people with like anxiety disorders or anything. Anyway, onwards we go. This game could very easily be a horror game. Time and depth. Time deeper. Depth, infinite. Surrounding area, rim, opening. Is this the infinite hole? Hold on. I gotta see, like... This looks like the flesh pit. Magic, okay. There we go. This is the infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games.
There's a roof. Do I go in? Do I go in? That's a frightening hole. Maybe it's got like an invisible wall over the top. I guess I'm jumping in, huh? Well,
you see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Press G to continue to return to the sun. What if I just don't, though?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Okay, that's frightening.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I want to throw the bucket in the hole. What if I jump in it again?
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again?
I did need to see it
I
again.
don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever.
You wanted me to just stay in the hole infinite?
Other fascinating exhibits
that makes me sure that the whole... But I want to see the other exhibits.
And I would very much like to show you some more of
You was afraid you'd get to the bottom.
Press that teleport button again, so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit
cigarette
the
butts.
Yes, I know. I told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who
meeting at 2 p.m. in quotation marks.
It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too
Oh,
much.
now he's upset
Maybe
with me. Look what
the
you guys have done.
Look, things got a little...
I'm sorry for falling to the bottom of your
Said
infinite
some
hole.
things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you,
that works for me.
Go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
I know I could probably wait here forever, but let's move on. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, you missed the content down there at the bottom of the infinite hole. It's mostly infinite, okay? It has an end. That doesn't... Shut up! We're moving on from that. We've agreed. Okay, what else have I missed? So we've been to the achievement. We went down the infinite hole. God, it's just like an amusement park. I feel great. There's collectibles. That's new. You can find them? Okay, this is cool. Oh, wow, look, it's like space.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect
that
all
is
of them,
horrifying.
And you move the hell on with your unremarkable
That is...
life.
Maybe this game is psychological horror. Oh, I got a Stanley. Oh, 1 of 6. Wonderful. What? It just puts me back at the entrance. I don't want to go back towards the wall of hands.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Alright, I think I've seen everything there is to see around here. I think I've enjoyed my time at the expo. Stanley Parable 2, very exciting. So we saw the hole. Let me just check. So we saw the jump circle. We saw this map. We saw the free achievement. We saw the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. We saw the merch. Settings World Champion. We missed that. Was it just opposite the... Where was it? This way? There's a thing up there that says that's new. Can I get up there? Oh, maybe I have to move on towards the exit. Oh no, here we go, here we go. There's a staircase right here. You need to get all 6 to not get rewarded. Right, okay. Settings World Champion, up here, and there's a sign over there that says that's new. Door doesn't open. The settings menu doesn't actually give me anything. Okay, guess we're moving on. Wasn't there like a door that was earlier that I decided to skip over? Or was that? I can't remember anymore. This looks new. Oh, it was this. Oh, this is the epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we've been everywhere then. I heard Jim in the game. Right. I think we're done here. I had a good time. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to when the game releases. Very exciting.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes, I do believe I have. I don't think there's anything left. Why does this game give you a migraine? I don't know. Maybe best not to watch if that's the case. Oh, this is a nice auditorium.
What do you think? Do you like
I'll take a seat over here.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere.
I believe.
Say, let's do an experiment.
Okay.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay.
I'm ready.
You ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable
We're seeing it now?
2.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes.
Minecraft 2. Minecraft 2, oh my god.
Here we go.
Version 2, let's go.
2. Who am I kidding, Stanley?
Oh.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to
I'm still
anything.
holding the bucket. Can I put this down?
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully.
No, you need
With
to be
respect,
reassured.
With care for the vision
Okay.
and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh my god! What? What? I was tricked all along. This is the most weird way of making a sequel I have ever seen. Right, okay. Don't change the stream info? I can't change the stream info, people will know.
Stanley worked for a
Oh, my
company in a big building where
balloons!
he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job.
They had to make two versions of this cutscene just to make the balloons different.
427, and he pushed buttons.
Where's my
on the
bucket?
keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did
I hate this game so much.
every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change
there's
Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his
I'm
desk for
hurting,
nearly
my
an
brain
hour
hurts.
when he realized that not one single
It's just the
order
same intro, but with a
arrived
different
on the
title.
monitor for him to follow.
And balloons.
No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Too many balloons.
Call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the
This-
company had this happened.
this game-
This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Releasing a
But as he
game
came to his
claiming
wits'
it's a
end,
remake
senses,
of the
he got
original
up from his desk
with like
and stepped
extra
out of the
features,
office.
and then just releasing a sequel is the most terrifying meta brain hurt thing I've ever seen.
All of his
Now there are just
focus
balloons
was
everywhere.
What could it mean? Stanley
Is this a
decided to go
sequel?
to the
Is it a
meeting.
remake? Is
Perhaps
it
he had simply missed a memo.
what? Oh, the bucket's here.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
There's a fence over here. There's a door over that way. There must be meaningless collectibles in an almost infinite hole somewhere too. Somewhere. He said he'd arrange them tastefully around. So they have to be somewhere. I feel like I need... Oh, and the achievement button, of course.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. I feel like the game experience might not have meaningfully changed in any way.
Still no one was here.
I'm just
Stanley
carrying...
needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
I'm just carrying a bucket.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
And the button that said gym. Of course, we need that button.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Collectible!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
Oh crap, I missed the broom closet. You're totally right. Damn it.
So, I implore you to savor each and every
You were completely
moment
right. I
to
missed
come
the
across
broom
one of
closet.
these beautiful figurines.
Okay, well, I got one of them, though.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
This
life.
is a bucket.
Crushed by
Dear
the weight of
God.
this revelation,
There's
Stanley
more.
may have broken
No.
down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence.
I'm very reassured by my
Even
my
now,
bucket.
in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with
I don't remember
him
the password.
always. The bucket would, and he knew it.
Such a nice
The two
office.
of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Ah, I screwed up. I am so pissed. What are you having
Stanley
fun?
guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
This is different. Oh, collectible.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines?
I don't really like any of those
I
names.
think I like that. Another Stanlerine.
Stanlerine it is. Never mind. Alright, into the ominous elevator. Down we go. Very fun. I'm having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? I hope you're all having a good time.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown
It vibrated, shaking with motion.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
This is wonderful.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves. The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently.
I want to smack you, Mr. Orchard. I'm letting you enjoy the game. Hey, look, there's my office, 427. Hey, it is that. It is my one. Cool. The coolest sounding medicine is definitely Corhexidin. That does sound pretty cool. Elevator
Was
time.
the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things
I feel
it
like
didn't wish
the
to
game
do?
is getting a bit off
What
track.
kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in
Us, the
Stanley's
chat, want you to die, by the way, Orchard. Thank you.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't
No!
accept
Hang on.
it. His
No!
own life in
There we go.
someone else's control.
I don't have a big
Never!
bucket on time. I just sort of
He
screamed
squeezed
into my
the bucket
hands.
Tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point,
If you
he
aren't
could
picking
trust
that up
no
yet.
one except for the bucket.
But the bucket, aren't you? Don't you feel reassured? Chlorhexidine.
Here was the
Chlorhexidine in English.
The
Okay.
heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
We did it.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done
We did it!
Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be
Oh, this is
freed?
different.
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering.
Why is it not open?
Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Even the facility
No!
itself recognized
No!
the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing...
Let me
warmth
throw the
of
bucket out. The bucket must be free.
Not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this
Oh my
place.
God.
Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
What? That's the end? That's it?
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
What do you mean by don't make me paranoid like that. I just turned off that computer. What do you... Don't say... Don't say things like that. No. Freddy Fazbear has spawned. No, don't say things like that. You'll make me anxious.
When Stanley came to a set
the
of
door
two
locked
open
behind me.
doors, he entered the door.
This game is driving me insane. This game was always the back rooms. Wait, hold on. There's a settings world champion. It says I'm looking at the achievements right now. It says settings world champion. Set all setting sliders in the menu to all the available numbers. How does that? All the available numbers? Like at the same time? How?
This is story.
Does it count these ones? Teams. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. VTube Studio crashed. What? VTube Studio... Right, guess I'm Teams for the rest of the stream. VTube Studio just crashed. No, the stream's not over. Hold on. We're gonna restart the game. No, I'm not leaving yet. There was an achievement to click on 4-3 on door 430 5 times.
Stanley decided to go. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
That's what the achievement said.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
Oh no.
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort.
That shoulder thing is the worst thing the game could have possibly done.
Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
I was scared he was going to ask me. Oh, Figurine Finders Committee meeting today in the meeting room. 417. That was over here, wasn't it?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
What? Where's 437? Oh, here it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay.
Now, back to door number 437. Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I'm doing this for an achievement.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
I can climb. I can't jump, but I can climb.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Oh, he's getting really excited.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Oh, he's really enjoying this.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yeah!
Achievement!
We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back.
Thank you, narrator.
I'm very proud of how far
I'm
we've
proud
come
too.
today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Yeah, I'm posting a screenshot of that in the Discord. You guys need to see that. Don't ping me on Discord. I'm muting it. You can't. You missed someone behind a desk. Don't say things like that. Don't you dare. Oh, you're gonna give me anxiety. Where's the broom closet? This is a different corridor. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I hear foot.
he
Shut
entered
up!
the door on his left.
We're going left again. I want to see that escape door. I don't like this game anymore. I don't like this game anymore. I know they warned me. They did tell me there was gonna be a meeting. Huh? Oh, they're called Figlies. Right, okay. There's none in the broom closet.
No, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to
Bit behind you, but shut up, Habley.
Whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room, please take your time. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
Maybe
his
there's a
boss's
Figly down
office.
there? I'm too scared now. Shut up, Habley! Habley, I'm gonna ban you. Stop it! You're giving me a mental breakdown on stream.
Stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
What was the password again?
Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
4,
He began
5,
tearing through papers on the boss's
2,
desk,
8.
pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
4825.
This keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet.
No, it's
And
not
so
that.
the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
If you get it too wrong, if you get it wrong too many times, a monster spawns. By the way,
Stanley
shut up.
couldn't possibly have known this.
What did he just say? Did he say 4825?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Everyone lied to me.
Incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad.
This is a horror game now. It's psychological horror and it didn't even do anything.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I hate this game. Ultra despair girls if it gaslit you. Oh, this is so uncomfortable. I'm taking the escape route this
Stanley
time.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
That's fun. I'm gonna close my eyes.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope, I'm gonna keep walking. You can't stop me. As I look
At this
through
point,
ice
Stanley was
slits.
making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'm going for it. Shut up. Oh, that's a spooky room. Spooky's house of jump scares. Shut up. You hear the freaking foot? You are lying to me. Be quiet. Oh, now I'm on a
As the machine
thing.
whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer
Cool.
to his demise, it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
It is there.
Stanley
Shut
can't
up,
see the
Maybelline.
bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
That seems
So he
unpleasant.
resigned
Don't do that,
and
please.
willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Okay. Guess I'm dead.
Farewell, Stanley,
What?
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant,
Why is there a second
Stanley
narrator?
was obliterated as the machine crushed
Oh, I
every
guess I'm
bone in
dead.
his body, killing him instantly.
Okay, never mind. Thanks, girl boss. I thought this was the
And
Stanley
yet it would
Parable
be
2.
just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh, this is
When
nice.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making
Oh,
life
look at
the
this. This is the
same.
whole layout of the office.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
The office. Button sounds. Cool. Oh, credits. Oh, these are like actual credits. Kevin Brighting, the narrator. Impeccable. Office computers. Left or right? Let's go left. More games should have a dev museum. Yeah, like a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That game had a dev museum. That thing was cool. Ultra Deluxe announcements. Cool. Warzone. What? What? The action game would become sentient and wage war against the narrator? We thought it was too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game? Is this a joke? Did they actually do this? How is anything too on the nose for the Stanley Parable? The lounge. Oh, I'm glad that we had an early version of the lounge. You guys are screwing with me. From Dink Dunk. Subject, gay. Are you gay? Narrator emails. The second trailer, we asked the people to email the narrator for questions. Here are a selection of those emails. Dear narrator, blah 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 blah. Censor, blah blah blah, art. Will it have infinite quests? How many endings? I hope it will have a fine selection of desert boots. Shut up! My chat's actually trying to gaslight me. The apartment timer. Choice would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Okay, that was really ominous. Vent. Sus. Maintenance layout. Okay. Meeting room. The monster has spawned. You shut up. Zending levers. Part of the Zending. Of course. Naturally, the Zending. Zending model. What the hell is a Zending? It's the ending known as the Zending. Okay, there's an ending called the Zending. Trailers. 4 teaser trailers. It's Subaru Ozora behind you. Oh my god, Ozora Subaru. The Hololive VTuber is right behind me. That's insane. Hang on, there was a room I didn't go into here. Shuba. Oh my god, it's her. Look how nice this place is. Boss's office. The lounge. Underground.
Now then, this elevator for sure would get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story. And
cool.
Finally, he pushed the number 9. Nothing
Outtakes.
there. Shoot. Well, try the other one then.
This place is cool.
Stanley pushed the big red button.
I can't believe this is just part of the game. Will you play the convenience store game? Absolutely not. No, I cannot handle that. I am literally just not mentally prepared for that. Countdown desk. The elevator could go up or down with freedom above and countdown below. Cool. Freedom ending. Monitor room elevator. So it used to be able to go up and down, but they merged that all into one. SCP containment breach. Pretty spooky also. Not sure if I would play it. Just download the Unity port SMH. Look! Different layouts of the same desk. The evolution of his office over time. That's pretty cool. It's interesting to see that it actually changed as opposed to just like being a single design that they had early on. They actually edited it. I wonder why. Game design mockup. As an audition piece, the strength of this level got William Hyde to design the full game. That's cool. Oh yeah, so it used to be much more dilapidated and like spooky. Although I think they still managed to keep the game being spooky somehow. Anyway.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
They can just turn off the game? Stanley Parable? Okay. Off!
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
There are no jump scares the whole time I
perhaps
played. I
not.
only got scared by the night
Sometimes
announcements.
these things
I
cannot be
don't
seen.
believe you.
But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time
What if I quit though?
choose for you. Don't let
I didn't do it. Literally, why would I lie? So that you can make me play the game. There are no jump scares? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I'm still scared though, I don't believe you. And also, a game doesn't need jump scares to scare me.
Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries?
Oh yeah,
Did
what
something
happened to the
crucial
new
happen
content,
while
like,
his senses were
room? It's
turned?
gone now.
He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
I guess the new content's all contented, and now we're just back to the game, except it's different because we have a bucket and an investigation.
When Stanley
What happens
came
if I
to
go
the
right now?
two open door, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
This game
well.
seems to have a lot of
Perhaps he
depth,
wanted to stop by the
and I
employee
still don't know.
lounge
I
first,
still don't
just
even
to
know if it's a
admire.
sequel or not. Is
It
this a
was
sequel?
okay.
Sorry, he said it was okay. He said the office lounge was okay. That's the first time he said anything non-positive about
Eager
it.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first
I lost the
open door on
bucket.
his
Did the
left.
bucket disappear? Oh my god. Okay, I haven't gone this way yet.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, okay, sorry. No worries.
No, not
Okay.
the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay, take your time. You're back. What did you miss? You missed the entire
See, we went
sequel.
Down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh my god, it's Saturday. No, I'm not worried about things chasing me anymore. He only mentioned it that one time. Oh, here we go.
No,
We're over here already.
No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Oh, this is this
Quick, Stanley,
place.
close your
Oh, okay,
eyes.
I'll close my eyes.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Was that an ending?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What happens if I choose the same option again? The bucket's gone. Wait a minute, what? The balloons are gone too. Wait, this isn't... This is different.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with
I
all the
didn't
monitors?
touch anything.
Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
This way. This way? This way. Now I am in the back rooms. Oh god. This way? This doesn't look right at all. The story is chasing you. Nothing is chasing you. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely
I'm back where I
was a story
started.
here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed
I look
anything?
like Siren Head, kind of. In what possible way do I look like Siren Head? Did I miss something? Let's go back.
Aha!
Ah.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
I'm ready for the story.
Never mind, not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This is worse.
Now well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Oh, it's a dead end now.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Oh, fantastic!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that
Oh.
win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever
I'm
this
glad the
place
feeling is mutual.
I don't care what might happen this time.
I'm glad he is also feeling weirded out. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, look,
I've
it's the
got a
Stanley
solution.
Parable 2.
This time, to make sure
Adventure
we don't
line.
get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable
2.
Adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
It's the Stanley Parable 2, not the Stanley Parable. It's a difference. I think.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
I'm following the line.
Here's a
Hang on.
thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination,
Yeah.
even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way,
The sequel,
is
finally.
the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey
I can't climb up the
such
wall.
that a destination
I
is
can't wall run in
inevitably
this game.
conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, music! Don't be copyrighted, please. This was not what I was expecting at all. Monthly ledgers, corporate imbalances, consolidation reports, departmental accounts, employee 432 peer reviews, financial records. Ah! I'm just trying to follow the line, okay, guys?
Cut the music.
Oh, okay.
Go back and look at that fern.
The fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely.
Guys, I need
and
you to
remember
remember
it
this for me,
carefully.
because I'm not going to
You won't
remember
want
it.
to miss anything.
Remember this fern, okay? Everyone needs to remember that fern for me.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Oh, we made it.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't
It's
take
been
this
nearly 3
anymore.
hours.
Hell
Yeah, but
with
it's
it.
the Stanley Parable.
Restart.
Okay, with restarting again. Oh, the adventure line's back, but now it's the first game? Again?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget
okay.
the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
This way? Oh, it's the back rooms.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I want to play Minecraft.
Oh, no, not you
Oh,
again.
it's the line. The line's back.
Stanley,
You broke
I'd
in.
also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I like that it keeps having a trademark every time it pops up. Oh, excellent.
Ah, a choice.
Excellent.
We
I like
get
this.
to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Okay.
Just walk in circles for a
Oh,
minute.
okay, sure.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory
Oh, there
for
we go.
logic.
Cool.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Good night, Pooch. Good
Well,
morning.
Who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
We've reached the confusion
Why
ending.
don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
What?
Does that mean...
Also, these doors
did we
both
do
went to
it?
the same
Did we
room.
break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey.
I want the
and
skip
not
button
the
back.
destination. So I hope that's
I
where
want the
we
skip
are
button back.
right
Bring it
now.
back.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Please.
Well, in the meantime, if you do...
My ears! Ow! Wait, we're back in the balloons are back.
Soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started.
What?
And if it did, it stopped shortly after.
Oh, the bucket's here as
Stanley
well.
hoped that he would one day see weather.
Wait, is this still the confusion ending? What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
Grab bucket.
he
It's too
entered
late.
the
I
door
missed the
on
bucket
left.
already.
This was not the correct way to
Is
the
this
meeting room.
is this a
and
different
Stanley
end? I'm so
returned as
confused.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
The line.
It was okay.
He said it was okay again. He doesn't like the employees lounge
Back to
anymore.
business. Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I mean, I could go down into the maintenance corridor again. Well, let's not do that.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible.
I guess we're
he
back here
wasn't
again?
fired years ago. Look, Stanley.
The line's down there
we've
now.
Gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Whoa, wait, there's a path over there. A collectible!
I realize that investing your trust in... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from...
We gotta go get the collectible.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We gotta go grab the collectible. There's
Stanley
a
decided
find
to
a
go to
figures
the meeting
committee
room.
meeting
Perhaps
again.
he
We're
had
grabbing the
something
bucket
to
just for
remember.
safety though.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed.
I missed the new content door. I want that back.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This
Breaks legs for collect. Look, I needed to restart
But Stanley
somehow,
had
okay?
felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the
line's
place to
gone.
be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go.
No, I
back
need to get the
the meeting
collectible.
room. No, said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanley.
I think Figley's was what the Finders Committee was looking for.
What encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your
Good
screen?
night, Deluxe. Thanks for coming. See ya.
You sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Well, can I jump off this and survive? I guess not, but there's a vent here. Well, this is different. There's a photograph there, or a drawing. I am now somewhere else entirely, but I have the bucket. Is this Portal 2? Is this the Portal 1 ending? There's a cassette player here. Vent ending. Vending.
Okay, this is day number 295.
Alright,
Tape number...
now you're different.
I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
Is this a bucket ending?
The sheer euphoria I feel every time.
That is a low poly mug.
No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense.
This is a...
There's no
This guy's a Bloodborne
explanation
character.
for it.
This is a FromSoft character. We are listening to a FromSoft audio log.
Why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes.
That's a good idea.
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people...
I don't think this
pay
is Stanley.
for
I mean,
even
maybe it's
just
Stanley? I don't think this is Stanley's voice.
bucket. This is my golden ticket.
Why has this gotten so dark all of a
I have to
sudden?
be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh no.
What's that? Who's there?
I knew this was a horror game. I'm sorry? I'm covering my eyes. I'm not looking at this. Excuse me? What? What? Why was there a...
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never
don't
be
trust you.
alone ever again.
Why was there a Eldritch Abomination ending? Excuse me?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
What happens if you fall off the lift with the bucket? I feel like you die, but...
To the meeting room, and Stanley
What if I go over there without the bucket? Is it the
Perhaps he
same?
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Go to the meeting room.
It was okay.
He doesn't like this room anymore.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
Maybe the
first
bucket
open
gets you
door
different
on his
endings.
left.
Maybe, but do I carry the
And so
bucket
he
the whole time?
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Now I'm in the meeting room again. It's this one. He's boarded up the broom closet, so I can't get in.
Coming to a staircase.
Okay, but what if
Stanley
down here
walked upstairs
there's
to
more
his boss's
collectibles?
office.
This is the
But
insanity
Stanley
ending.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work.
This might just get me the
He might be
insanity
fined
ending
for
again.
that.
Yeah, I think it will.
And
I'm
in
gonna
such a
skip.
competitive economy, why?
We need to find the button in the I'm losing my mind. This game is making me go insane. I think we need to stop. I'm so mad that they picked the
Stanley
other
thought to
balloons.
himself, am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing.
There's a content warning. Yeah, I
Come on.
enabled content warnings for just in case somebody in the audience might be sensitive to that. But also it gives me opportunity to not be scared by things. Good morning, Heavy Main. You missed the bucket ending. I'm so confused. I'm picking up the bucket again. We're jumping off the thing with the
all seemed
with
to
the
melt
bucket.
away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Where's the infinite hole? Where's the button that says
Stanley held the
gym?
bucket tightly to his This was not the correct way.
Where
to
is
do it.
everything?
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge
I thought this was meant to be the
simply
Stanley
place to
Parable
be.
2.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
You fell asleep to me.
Stanley
I'm
took the
glad.
door on his left to go back to the meeting.
We're gonna jump off the lift while carrying the bucket.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Why are there bucket endings? This is a different room. The bucket's right here.
Warmth spread through Stanley.
It just skipped straight
With
to...
the bucket in his arms again, Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his
Okay.
chest. This was not the correct way.
I think this game might be a psychological
Stanley
horror.
had felt the bucket calling to him.
It
telling
stopped
him
being
that
better
the
commentary and
employee
is just trying to
lounge
screw
was
with me
simply the
now.
place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room,
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the
I like the
meeting
bucket's
room.
voice.
Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I
What?
need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him.
We're gonna
first
listen to
because
the
buckets
bucket.
can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket.
He
had
sounds- the
spoken to
bucket
him,
sounds
and
like
he
this.
unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Maybe there are more collectibles where the bucket's leading me.
In here.
said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Okay. This is the
Now pick up the phone.
apartment ending.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
With like the mannequin wife.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley.
This is not the mannequin wife ending. This is different.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe
This
the
is
bucket
another
was-
insanity ending.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head. Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if
I
he'll listen
like...
to me.
I can't read that.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location.
I think that's a good thing.
It doesn't do anything else.
Don't listen to the loud man. Press G for us to go back home.
You see,
this is a nice room.
He's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now,
If the game
all he
jump
cares
scares me,
about
I'm gonna
is this
pee my
awful
pants.
Bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Press N to ignore anyone in your life except for me.
It's
Why is it
sad.
dark now?
I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine.
It does have a nice shine. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley?
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
It's a good bucket, Jim.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
Don't say that about
Why
the
do I feel
bucket.
some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular
Bucket,
bucket.
sit in the chair. From work to home, to work to home, to work to home.
No, I'm having feelings for the bucket.
Why is this-
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket?
Why is this the
Hear what
satanic
has
bucket
to say.
ending?
Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing.
TOS.
The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it.
No, it's mine.
Give it to me now. Give
Close
it
my
now.
eyes. I'm closing my eyes. What happened? Screen went black. Go back to work, Stanley. That's an ending!
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You... It's the bucket. I think we need to end. I think we need to stop this. Stop the game. Wait, I can do that once per reset. What happens if I restart? Does that mean I get to get another chance of hitting that input?
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Okay, maybe it only shows up once per ending. See what happens when you unplug the phone with the bucket? Fine. This is insanity. This
Stanley picked up
game
the
is
bucket.
actually mentally hurting me.
He'd never be alone again. Not truly alone. Not with the bucket around.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
And then of course there's an ending here where I can jump back down there and keep walking that way. There's too much content in this game.
There I need you to do. Stanley did not question why or how.
We're gonna
this
unplug the
bucket was
phone. I don't even know if that's a
It
possibility,
should have
but
alarmed
we're gonna
him,
try.
Of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced.
The stream's
that
gone
the
on for
bucket
like
had
3 hours
spoken
and
to
there's been
him,
buckets
he
and
unthinkingly did
narrators
whatever
and
the
skip
bucket
buttons.
asked.
I'm losing my mind, people.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here. Stanley once again obeyed blindly. Now pick up the... Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things.
That's what you
Buckets
think.
can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused?
That was an
for
actual
longer?
thing.
Or spoken
I didn't even realize there was a chord, honestly.
Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it.
I ruined the
But that
joke.
isn't
I'm sorry, guys.
exactly
I'm just not
instructional
funny
video
enough.
Comedy that one can watch to fully. Oh wait, yes, there is.
Oh, I want to watch as well, please.
It's sitting right here. Let's take a
Show me.
look. What
Oh,
is
fantastic.
comedic-
Okay. We're all
What
learning.
is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies?
Oh, that's a good one.
And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing.
I see.
To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor.
Jim.
Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to
Everyone
inform
take
the listener
notes.
that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
Everyone? I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is.
This
With
is
these strategies at
Kafkaesque.
your disposal,
I'm losing it.
You'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invaders who threaten our very
yes.
existence, and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared
This
to
has
give
not
our
been
lives
90
for
seconds.
this
It's a bit
noble
longer than
cause,
90
just
minutes,
as our
90
children
seconds.
must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Godspeed. I'm doing my part.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter.
I'm
I
doing
think
my
the
part.
fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back
Would you
then.
like to know
So
more?
With that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try.
What happens if we do it without the bucket? We're gonna try it without the bucket.
Comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
All right, back we go. All the way back. Oh, right. Are you gonna take me by elevator? Oh, fantastic.
This time, I'm
Oh,
really
he
going
put
to
he put
nail the
he
delivery.
put wires
You'll be
like
unstitched.
fencing
A
up.
talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous! How absurd! What a hilarious concept! The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me.
He'll be Dunny with the
We
funny.
have the instructional video.
I'm
Otherwise,
I'm
who
not gonna
knows
get
where
over
we'll
this
be
game.
right
This
now.
is haunting me in my
King of
dreams
comedy,
tonight.
That's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
This place looks so different when you walk in reverse.
we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
I guess I need to go right again? Because he wants to say the whole bucket thing again, doesn't he? Well, this is different.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading
God
up to
damn
this.
it.
There was supposed to be a build-up to this point. A dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately
Oh, of
after
course.
the 2 doors room.
How could we have forgotten?
Mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of
I think
Comedy.
you still
I'm
deserve.
nothing.
No,
I'm not
don't
even
don't
the
beat
lowliest
yourself up over that.
joke-telling whelp. I think
If we're playing the video again, I'm going to the bathroom.
watch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my... Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open
The
doors,
worst part is
they
there's an
entered the
option
door
here to go left.
What? We're back at the phone already? No.
Oh, I get. What?
Here we go.
Okay, I
You
guess
ready?
I go left this time.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right,
What?
leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video?
Oh my
I think
God.
this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley.
Well, now he's mad at
I'm
me.
going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video.
What's your
and
thoughts
take
on
a hint.
tomato
Are you
soup with
proud of
meatballs
yourself
and
for
pasta? That sounds
doing
nice.
Stanley, are you proud? Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale.
Hey, he has a
in
face.
comparison.
Wait, is this it? Is that the...
Let
What?
me try that again, Stanley. I heard
What?
that you are pale
Why is there
with
a-
shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket
Excuse
you
me?
are.
What?
No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale...
Why am I seeing a...
What's
What?
another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal, I think I saw it playing guitar.
What?
No. We're getting
What?
away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king
This
of
is the
comedy.
original real ending,
More
but with the bucket?
instructional
Is it?
videos. Let's see.
I guess we need to do the original real ending, but without the bucket now.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of
This
his
was
hand.
sad. I'm
It
so
was only a matter
confused.
of time before he found the others, wherever they were.
Where's the
Just a
input?
matter of time.
There's no input here. This is sadder? What? Okay. We're going back to the real
Stanley
ending.
came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
I'm
well.
so
Perhaps
confused.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
We gotta go to the
just
real
to
ending.
Admire it.
Like the original real ending.
It was okay.
It was okay. He stopped saying nice things about this meeting
Eager
room.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Keep
left.
calling it a meeting room, but it's an employee lounge.
Stanley was so bad at following directions. It's
I have so
incredible
much
it wasn't
rage directed at
5 years
nothing in
ago.
particular. I wonder what the cause of this rage is.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story
centering
has
it.
been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop.
I
trying
haven't
to
even
make
gotten all
every
the
decision
collectibles
by
yet.
yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
We did
You
it.
actually chose incorrectly?
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves
that's a
to
lie.
one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did
Consequences!
Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. Why did I not notice
I will be 21 years old
Stanley.
next
You're a
year,
real
talking to
person.
my friends IRL at a funny, and I will lose my mind remembering this moment and shouting at the top of my lungs,
This is why you've
I
been
am
able to
Dunny
make
with the
correct and
funny.
incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
We're
It's
all
a
gonna
thing
remember that. I'm gonna be on my
completely ignored,
deathbed and I'm gonna
even
shout,
the most
I'm
basic
Dunny
safety
with the
protocol
funny.
For real-world decision-making, or did you not grasp the
We've all
severity
been
of the
cursed.
situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision.
Oh, it's a film now.
In the real
Okay.
world. Please observe this
Oh, a video.
helpful
Okay,
instructional
okay.
video.
I'll pay attention. Take notes, everyone.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice
That's a
would
good
you
choice.
make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in
You
all
think this
likelihood,
part is new?
that
Are you
person is
kidding
not
me?
real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back
Everyone?
sack and crack."
My goodness.
Excellent.
Is it? Oh, wait.
Making
You already
choices on a
did
regular
that. Okay.
basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical
was gonna
professionals
get you
recommend
guys all to
making at
practice
least
along
8
with me.
choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Oh, fantastic.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Oh, wonderful.
Ah, welcome
Oh, we're
back.
different.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed...
I've
of
never
good
seen
decision-making,
lighting
we're
glitches
going to
used as a
revisit
game
choice you
mechanic.
made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
What?
This way, please.
Alright, guess we're writing this again. Clever use of reused
Your
content.
choices are meaningful. We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main
Oh,
character
wonderful.
dying
He learned.
senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Caution, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. 456, 455, 453, 452.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Fantastic.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
I got this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh my goodness, is it 4:30? Sorry, I really must go to have a crack smack.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back
Oh
in
God,
the
it's
other
all breaking.
direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Doors are clipping into each other. Okay, I'm done with the funny. Have we made it? No.
It's ruined.
I broke it all.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my
Sorry.
work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you
They
think
used a
was so
semicolon, they're
special
good at
about
writing,
seeing the
yeah.
game undone, left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do?
What was that
Even if there
noise?
were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
Look at the lighting
I can't
glitches, this is
erase that
amazing.
knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
There's a
I
mug
have to.
clipping into the
I
floor.
have to shut the game down. I have
What does
to.
the warning sign says? It says danger, danger everywhere. Well, he shut down the game. That's a noise. Hey, I don't think it worked.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish.
I think we made it worse.
With you. You.
It's not
You
horror
thought you were
time.
so
Shut
clever.
up. Don't say things
Now
like
look
that.
Where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine.
I'm sorry.
And you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Look, the chat told me to
Didn't I
do it.
impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you?
There's something in the rubble? No, there's not.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
Cool.
And
Everything's
always
fixed.
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I guess
Just
we go
follow
left
my
this
lead
time.
and you'll be fine. All right.
I've been waiting for this horror ending for like 3
Stanley
hours,
came
alright?
to
No,
see
it's just
two
no.
open doors. He entered the door on his left.
No horror ending.
Yet there was not a single person
Great.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And everything is normal, as it should be. This is...
Stepping inside his
This is
boss's
normal.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled,
that a
Stanley
panda?
wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Damn, I really thought that would work. Night Shark 115?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. I'm genuinely giving this a shot. It's not working though.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me.
I
did
can't-
you? Please speak the code into
I
the
can't
receiver.
speak.
Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
What? Everyone's yelling at me. I've said the thing. It's not working. I can't speak. What do you mean say it correctly?
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide
It's
you
not my
have better
fault.
things to do.
I am
I'm
the most
asking for
expensive
this
boss.
One single thing for your respect.
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his
Oh, of course, it's my fault, is it?
What it means to take a story seriously.
Oh, why don't you let
If
just
didn't want to
Stanley
see what I
play
had to
then, huh?
show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
I'm not putting the dashes in the middle of the sentence.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Now I'm just above Stanley.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Why have I...
Can you hear me? Is everything
What?
all right? Stanley, this is important.
This is much sadder.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that
This
step
is much
forward.
sadder. What the hell?
Please choose.
I thought you said that the other one was the sad one. The bucket ending was funny.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So,
This is a sad
you
game.
hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure...
I
your
remember
choice is
crying to
correct.
this.
That is
What?
the best.
I thought you said this was like the proper ending.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Then Stanley stood there forever. Don't you see, Pip? Don't I see what?
All of his
The narrative is dunny with the funny. We are not done. We're dunny with the funny.
Simply missed a memo.
Everyone laugh. There's no input computers anymore. I saw them like twice and they're gone now. We've done everything I can do for now, I think. Like there aren't that many options left. I can like still turn on the mind control machine at the end, but I don't. I'll maybe save that for another time. I think we're done. What happens if I go in the vent? Hold on. I had the bucket last time, but what happens if I go in the vent without the bucket?
Knew it perfectly well.
Do I still get
Perhaps
the
he wanted to
insane
stop
bucket
by the
man?
employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first...
Did I do the follow the line ending? Yes, we did. This is a very confusing game. There
Stanley
are
was so bad at
a lot of
following
endings.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
There's
ago.
also that way, but with the bucket on. So there are so many permutations I've missed. This game has too much content for me to experience.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and
Damn,
intricate
he got me.
storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an
My favorite movie is
unending waterfall
Inception.
of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've
Oh, you've
sad.
become
Look what
sad,
you've done
huh?
to me. This is all
What about
your
me?
fault.
Oh, he just ends it there. Does the clock keep track of the time? No, it doesn't.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his
Don't
hand.
forget, I still
It
have
was
to,
only a
next
matter
time I
of
boot
time
up the
before he
game,
found the
set my
others,
favorite
wherever they
time.
were. The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
Did the music play on the follow the line ending? I can't remember. Did I bring the bucket into the follow the line ending?
Calling to him, telling him that the
Was it different? There's too many options. I haven't checked
And
everything.
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind.
I love it when I get the timing on that room right and he says
Stanley took the door
no
in
just
hand
as he
to
finishes
go
the
back to
sentence.
the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this
He's
bucket
done
was
with the
spoken to
funny.
him. It should have alarmed him.
It was a funny joke. The bucket can't talk. It's funny.
Obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says,
Oh,
"No
that's what the
buckets
sign was
past this
for.
point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket?
We did
here?
listen to the bucket
Unless-
picking up the phone with it, remember?
problem is that you actually
It
don't
drove
know
the
what
narrator
is a
insane
bucket
as well.
and what isn't a bucket. I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if
He was
that's
like, "Give me
true,
the bucket," and the bucket told me to close my
I
eyes.
think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly. and
Okay, we're gonna learn about a bucket.
so much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Okay. Are you serious?
I'm going to run you through
It's a
some
game
test
show.
scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing
Oh,
I'm
okay,
showing
okay,
you
okay.
is a
Right, okay.
bucket.
I got this.
Simple enough,
I
right?
know this.
This should tell us everything
Grant, thanks for
we'll ever
coming.
need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
That's a bucket.
Is this a bucket?
That's a bucket.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Damn, so close. Bye, Grant. Have a good dinner. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed.
Item 2. Is this
That's a bucket.
incorrect? It is a 3D printed recreation
Oh.
of a bucket, not
Damn
an
it.
actual bucket.
I thought I had it that time.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
That one's a bucket.
Correct.
Yeah!
This is a bucket.
See, I knew I would get it right. Alright. That's not a
Item
bucket.
4. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a tractor
Nice.
and not a bucket. To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
Thank you. Thanks for the gimme. There it goes.
Is this a bucket?
Is this a trick question?
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Oh, okay, I see. I see. How silly of me.
Item 6.
Oh, this one's a bucket.
Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Right. It's Schrodinger's
Wait,
bucket.
hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Yeah, that's a bucket.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket.
Good night, Kaiser.
when we
Thanks
both
for coming.
clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly
Well,
be
I thought we were all
something.
having a good
Unless
time.
in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
What? Oh, it's gotten philosophical now. I don't think, like, literally nothing? Is that a bucket? I don't think that's a bucket.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is?
I don't
And
like the
I
bucket
have a
anymore.
Bucket. Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
He Thanos snapped them.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Oh my god,
Why did
maybe
everything
everything was a
disappear?
bucket.
Was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my god, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket.
We're not a
either.
bucket.
Oh, this is wonderful news.
So everything in the game except for us is
Yes,
buckets.
I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's
This is good.
delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets.
Okay, fantastic.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person. All right, here we go.
All right, guys, you need to keep that a secret. Don't tell anyone. Right. That's maybe a good time to end the game. That's maybe a good time to quit. But before then, I'm going to start up the game again. I need to see what happens when I start up the game again. Also, there's an achievement for playing the whole, playing the game for a whole Tuesday. Like an entire Tuesday. Did I break something? Heavy's yelling at me. There was like one more ending. No, we're doing the other ending later. There's more endings with more buckets. Put in the correct time again? But he asked me to put in my favorite time. Fine, I'll put in the correct time. It's 2:12. My favorite time of day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 2:12 a.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is 2:12 a.m.? It's mostly accurate. I think it's slipped off slightly now because it's 2:13. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning a lot more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I did not own the first game, so I did not get the discount. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I could invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Right, okay. Well, that's for next time. That's for next stream. That is definitely for next stream. But yeah, thank you for joining. What a fun time. I hope you all enjoyed whatever the hell just happened. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed soon, but I'm gonna check if there's anyone good to raid. Or if there's anyone to raid at all. It may be no, but no worries. No problem for falling asleep. Fall asleep as much as you want. I don't mind when people fall asleep during my streams. I think it's good. I'm checking who I can raid. Also, I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, goddamn ads. How do I turn off ads on my own stream? I want to turn off ads for everyone, but also for me, on my stream. I have ad block and everything, and it doesn't work. Bedtime stories, ASMR. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like looking at other streams. Sakinyan's streaming. She's streaming art, but she's muted because she's doing rigging. But it might be fun for you guys to see how like rigging looks when you're doing it. And she's got nice weeb music going on. Raid Grat while he's offline. No, we can't just raid Grat while he's offline. Okay, hang on. She's just gone BRB. Can I go to the bathroom real quick? Is that fine? I gotta do a pee. I'm gonna entertain you guys until the person I wanted to raid is back. Because they just went BRB. No. No what? No to what? Piss time. Oh, I'm not allowed to go pee is what you mean. Okay. No, I'll wait. I'll wait. I've got strong muscles. Piss or... Can we not talk about... This is not the end of the topic. This is not the end of stream topic. I don't want this to be it. This is not what we're doing. Should still be our beat. How long? I have to entertain all of you instead. I can't believe I'm doing things. Y'all drink water. I drink water. I've got my Pepsi here. Can you hang on? Can you hear that? It's my Pepsi. Oh god, I'm spilling it everywhere. It's my cup full of Pepsi. It's like almost empty. And here's my water. Water sounds. Ah! I just spilled water everywhere. Oh god, it's oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh shit. Oh god, it's everywhere. Hang on. Oh, now I'm hitting my keyboard. No, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Everything's okay. There's just a bit of water all over the place. No, we're alright, we're alright. It's okay. Everything's fine. It was just a little bit of water. It just went all over my keyboard. I didn't get water on myself, okay? I got water on my keyboard, not on me. There's a difference. How's everyone going? Are you all having a good time? I think we're all having a good time. I'm looking at Discord now. Is everyone having a good Discord? I need to look at the rest of the achievements for this game. You slept, so yes, that's good. I should probably sleep soon. I need to get up in like 6 hours for work. That's fine, I took a nap. We've got, okay, so there's the test achievement. Which says test achievement description, replace this. There's welcome back, which is quit the game and then start it again. I feel like I should have gotten that already, but I haven't. Commitment, which is play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. 8 with the description 8 speed run, which is to complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes 22 seconds, not including load times. Settings World Champion, which is set all setting sliders in the menu to all the available numbers, which I don't quite understand. And Super Don't Go Outside. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years. Six hours, go get... I'll be fine. I'm trying to recover from the headache Stanley Parable gave me. Drink some water. Hydrate. It'll help you un-Stanley your Parable. God, what a game. We're coming back to this on the weekend. Trust me. I'm not leaving it there. We're going back to this game. I could do the 10 years one. You'd have to own the game first, but yes. Yeah, drink some water. Drink some water. I realized just now that you guys don't actually have any like background audio. It's just me. I was like hearing the other stream in the background, so I had background audio, but you guys didn't have background audio. Elden Bling. I'm not gonna stream Elden Ring again. I was gonna stream like Lego maybe. Tonight I was gonna stream Lego, but then I realized, oh hey, Stanley Parable's out. We're playing Stanley Parable because this is a game I've wanted to play forever. And since it's getting a remake, that means I finally get to see it plus new content. So yeah, this is what we get. What are the credits like? Oh, look at that. Oh, they have a Discord and a Twitter and a website, and you can't see any of them properly because my head is covering them. So get wrecked. Screw you. So this is the Stanley Parable 2. Or is it not? Is it Stanley Parable? I don't understand. I don't understandly. Is this the Stanley Parable 2? Or is it just a funny thing that they've done? Sorry, I tapped out of the thing again. Is it just a funny thing I've done? Hey, welcome back, Grant. I thought you went. Shouldn't Cheems be gone by now? Yes, Cheems should be gone, but VTube Studio crashed shortly afterwards, so it stayed there for like the last hour. I'm glad you had a good dinner. We have finished up the game. I was like, I'm waiting to raid somebody. There's somebody I want to raid, but they're like BRB'd, and I don't want to raid somebody while they're AFK. I like planned. I set it all up. I was about to do it, and then they went BRB. So I went, well, I guess we're waiting. So we're waiting till that. So in the meantime, I am the funny. I have to give the synopsis of the joke. Then I have to spell out my name, and then I have to give the joke in less than 18 minutes, but no more. Sorry, but less than 18 minutes, but at least 13.5. Not including bathroom breaks as necessary. Then I have to spell out my name again, and then I have to say, I am Dunny with the funny. Sorry, 18 seconds, not 18 minutes, you are correct. And then I have to say, I am Dunny with the funny. I don't even know if I could spell my name. Like one of those things, right? When you're asked to spell out a word out loud, it becomes more difficult for no real reason. Can I go? I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll leave you guys. I gotta pee. I'm gonna leave you guys with the menu screen. It'll be a good time. I'll be back. PIPORCHARD. I am Dunny with the funny. Hey, what's up? I'm back. No dice? No TV signal. What? You should have a TV. Okay. Sakinyan's back, so we're gonna raid her, I think. Yeah, so next stream will probably be on Saturday. I may have to go on a brief hiatus for the next week because I'm like participating in an event on Tuesday, and so at the very least Tuesday next week I won't be able to stream because I'll be busy, but I'll try and stream sometime next week. I'm trying to sort something out, or I'm waiting on something that hopefully will be very interesting, and that might require a little more organization, which is why I say I might be on hiatus, but we'll see. Again, at the very least, I'm going to be off Tuesday next week, but stream on Saturday will happen as usual. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all had a good time. I am Dunny with the funny. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. I'm gonna set up a raid so you guys can watch Sakinyan rig, and you can learn how VTuber models work, and it's very interesting to see. Hiatus? No, hiatus isn't happening yet. Hiatus isn't happening until like at least next week. We'll find out. But thank you for coming. Hope you all enjoyed. I need to. Where did my dashboard go? Where did my stream? How do I? What? Hold on. There we go. There's my stream manager. It disappeared for some reason and I lost track of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. See you later. Bye bye.